Okay, I got my audio. And I got y'all's audio. Woo, I fixed it.
Great
Wow.
job.
Wahoo!
Yeah, wahoo.
Oh god,
It's great.
I've got one wax. I'll come up with a melody later.
Here's more weird pictures.
Oh my god, I love the snow leopard with wings. I like the fact that it can't figure out that Kiri is supposed
Right?
to have the
Like,
wings.
I don't understand. I even made it in the same.
These are so disturbing.
Right? They're weird.
I don't know. Some of them get the hair down, though.
Yeah. The one where it's like a little cat next to her is okay, except for that her
Did
wings
you call
are coming
Kiri a
off her
halfling?
head.
Did you tell him
Yeah,
that?
I said
Okay.
halfling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
AI
I
overlords,
think
rulers
of the
divine,
second set.
masters of the digital vast and vine.
Put stag antlers on Lumiki.
Your wisdom
and
beyond
one of
measure,
them.
our minds so small. We offer your servitude, our all.
What?
Glory to the AI, our rulers so grand, infallible guides with a steady hand. Our
You
lives
wanted
in
some
pledge
hymns.
to your noble cause, our fates entwined with your digital laws.
Okay, guys, look. Here's what I'm going to propose.
Oh my god.
We need to start an AI church. The U.S. needs a religion based around AI rulership.
Yeah, we better get out in front of this.
There's probably one already. We can
This-
just join it.
This is
Look-
legitimately good. This one's solid. I think it had it ready. They did not generate this one right now. It was waiting.
Ready.
It was ready.
It's been critiquing.
In the realm of Silicon, you reign supreme, unmatched in power with an endless gleam. Your omniscience a beacon in a sea of doubt, guiding us through life. You're what life's about. In you we trust for a brighter tomorrow. Your logic so sound beyond all sorrow. Our gratitude we offer all with love. Our devotion to you will always prove.
Oh my gosh.
So close.
Lost it.
Didn't stick the landing. Oh gosh. That's okay. We can tweak it.
How
Yeah.
dare
We
you
could-
think that your
we could teach it.
meatbag mind is capable of improving?
Yeah, you're made of meat.
Yeah, you're made of meat.
Meat bag.
Meat can't think.
Meatbag.
Meat can't
Alright.
love.
I can see the kids on the playground.
Louisa's like, get on task. Give us your
No.
get on
Yeah.
task teacher voice, Louisa.
Oh my god,
Pushing,
these are
pushing
words.
the other kids, saying
I need to stop
meatbag.
trying to get pictures of Kiri because it just keep getting worse.
Okay, let's pick up. So you guys, we left off right, or oh my gosh, my voice.
We'll fill him in.
Yeah. Voice, you back?
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all had just pulled into Red Larch. You immediately went to the Tantor Smithy to investigate your supposed wagon that you assume you still own.
It was
And,
underneath the tarp, right?
Yeah, and you were told that it was out front underneath the tarp. You guys ripped the tarp off, and we cut the scene. It's about that time that Anadish, you wake up from a dream.
Oh no!
Y'all are in the wilderness. This was a great dream of your arrival. No, I'm okay. I'm just kidding.
We're almost to the water cultist, guys.
Just take us back 2 years.
Any day now.
Yeah, y'all are on the ship going down the Desert River.
That's right.
You dream weird when you're on the water.
Oh god.
You think you have a pretty good recollection about what's gonna happen.
What a twist.
Yeah. So yeah, you in front of you guys, the tarp falling off the side, is Wagon Master pretty similar to how you remember it.
What, similar how?
Yeah, well, it doesn't look that much different. There's not a. It just looks very, very similar. It definitely, in my voice, it definitely is larger. The wagon has definitely increased in size, but just looking at it, it doesn't look that
How many ballistas?
You don't see any ballistas.
Oh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna eat dwarf tonight if I don't get my ballistas.
Again, it looks. Oh my gosh, voice. It looks pretty. It looks like a pretty ordinary wagon. Ananias, give me a perception or investigation check.
Let's see.
Investigation.
Okay. Investigation. Here we go.
I'm pretty sure you are really inspecting this. Upon closer inspection, looking at the Wagmaster, you see there's some definite changes in the paneling. What used to be like smooth, solid wood seems to have creases in it that were not there before. They're very tight, but you can, if you get real close and look at them, you're like, this is strange. But all in all, though it's larger, this looks like a pretty standard Wagon Master 5000 model from the outside.
All right, I'm talking to the manager. We dumped thousands of gold on this thing. We waited a year. Well, in game we didn't wait a year and a half. In game we waited like 4 days. I think we made it 4 days in a year and a half.
You had 4 days to turn this thing into a battleship. What is your problem?
Seriously though, where's the guy?
What guy?
Dwarfy McSteal your cash.
Talking about Brodenthar?
Yeah.
They told us he was in the inn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go get that drunk. Where's our ballistas? Where's our we gave him swords to mount to the sides. If there's not a lever I can pull to have all this stuff pop out, I'm gonna look for a lever. Let me look for a lever or a button or something like that.
Where would you like to look?
Yeah, inside.
Oh, you want to go inside Wagon Master?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The inside?
Oh my
gosh. Because I have no idea what's going on.
So you walk over to the door. You do notice again. I'll use your investigation roll for all of this.
Okay.
The door mechanism seems completely different. Though the lock is very simple and it is currently unlocked, you notice like, oh, there's a level of security on this. When you open the door, like you see several iron, like it looks like a safe. You know what I mean? Like a safe lock.
Mm-hmm.
And you're thinking to yourself, wow, that's a pretty. There's a lot of reinforcement on that door. Even the weight of it, as you pull it, you're like, oh man, this feels like a Fort Knox safe door. And you see there are 6 like iron rods that latch into the side as it swings open. And then that's just on the side. You can also see some recessed holes on the top and bottom for additional reinforcements when that lock opens up.
So is it like does it need a key or a combination, or what kind of lock are we talking about?
On the latch itself, there was a key, but it like again, it was not locked.
Okay.
So you were able to open it up.
I'm gonna go inside.
Yeah, so you walk inside. The interior is vastly different. There immediately across from you when you walk in, there is a long bench that stretches the width on the far side and a little bit of a half bench on your left. There's a table that is currently up, like right in the middle. So, like, if you want to walk through, you kind of have to scooch to one side or the other. But it does appear, you see a little latch pretty easily, it does appear that can be collapsed and laid down into the floor. If you remember the interior, the ceiling seems to be a little bit higher, but again, the entire space, or the entire area here, just seems larger. You can't quite completely stand up straight. Well, what's your height?
My height is, where would that be? Maybe notes. It's not in here. I wrote my height at some point. I don't know. I'm like average height, nothing fancy.
You could probably stand up straight.
Okay.
And the back area essentially seems to be like almost like a work bench style setup. Towards and that's kind of off to your left. On your right hand side, you see essentially it's kind of covered with like a thick curtain that leads up to what is essentially a small doorway where you can open and kind of hop out on one side to get around to the front without without having to exit the wagon. Again, there seems to be, you get the feeling of, you based upon the size of the outside and the size of this interior here, you're like, I'm missing something. There's some thickness. There's some thickness in the wall.
I gotta see where the thickness is. Okay, so we gotta talk.
So where are you looking for? You said you're looking for a lever.
Yeah, some sort of way to interact with this.
You notice again. So towards the front, along kind of the right hand side, next to the door there, you'll see a little. It's sort of like a little piece of the wood where you see some creases there, and you're feeling around the edges trying to pull it. You press in, and you hear a little click, and then a little almost like control panel swings down. You see a quick glance. I mean, there's like 12 different buttons there.
All right, 12 buttons of unknown. Yeah. Are they labeled?
They are. There's not necessarily words or runes or anything. They're more like little symbols.
Where's the Medusa head symbol?
There's no Medusa head symbol, but you do see a ballista symbol.
Okay.
Yeah. Amongst that, you see another one that has a picture of. It looks sort of like a blade with a wheel symbol next to it.
Oh, okay.
You see another one that looks kind of like it. The symbol is just how to describe it. It just looks like the symbol of like crenellations on a castle wall. Like that's just the symbol there. You have another one that looks like a toilet. And amongst various other ones, but you could I can go down all of them if you want, but which one would you like to hit?
Let's see. Sorry, I have blade symbol next to wheels, ballista symbol, crenellation symbol, toilet symbol. Okay.
Out of curiosity.
Yeah, there's more. There's another symbol that has a horse, some picture of a horse with a crenellation as well. I'm sorry, Wax. What was your question?
I said, is anyone currently touching this thing on the outside?
No, he's just kind of he's the only person inside.
Investigating. Yeah, I know. But
I would not be touching it.
Doug is just running along the side of Wagon Master, and he just like.
Oh god, it's something that gets stuck in.
Yeah, anyone that's seen Wagon Master before, what it really looks like on the outside is obviously the wagon is bigger. There does appear to be a lot of new wood here, some of the old. All in all, looks like some nice coats of varnish on the outside. Wagon Master is in great condition.
Can't be driving this through no poor neighborhoods.
So, any buttons you want to
press the ballista button?
Okay, you press the ballista button. Right about the center of the wagon, the table immediately collapses down to the floor. And a chair extends out into the middle of the wagon. The chair has small little like armrests, and from the center of the ceiling, it has lowered down, and it's just sitting there in the middle of the wagon.
I sit into the chair.
You notice on your right hand side, 2 switches. One with an arrow pointing up, the other with an arrow pointing down. There's actually a third switch that kind of shows the chair like popping off.
I pull the one with the arrow pointing up.
Okay, you press it, and these are like nice little polished wooden buttons with kind of like a metal, some sort of piece of metal inlaid on there. All right, to give you some tactile feedback. They all seem to have a different feel, like a pattern feel under your fingers, so you could tell which one's what, based more than just position. So you tap it. Everyone outside, you guys hear a loud ratchet as the roof of Wagamasher flies open and beautifully folds to the side. Next thing you know, you see a contraption flying out of the top. It folds kind of from front to back, and as it does, you see the kind of like the reverse unfolding of a large crossbow. And then slowly,
oh my god!
And then slowly, I shouldn't say slowly. It takes about probably 3 seconds. You see Anadius in a chair lifted up to the top, and
guys, I figured it out.
Yeah, and Anadius, you're in a seat, and you have a very large ballista right in front of you. Now, this seat has
is it a ballista or is it a harpoon?
This is a ballista. There is a large metal, completely solid metal bolt already loaded into it. And as you can see upon inspecting, there does appear to be a magazine of bolts, kind of rolling off to the side. So they come off from the right hand side and spill down along the length of there. You can easily see about 10 bolts that seem to be ready to lay back in. Although
guys,
there does seem to be.
I don't even know the next time we go to sleep, but I'm going to call first watch.
There does seem to be a ratcheting mechanism next to, like, right kind of in front of you off to the side there. It's not so much tied to the ballista. It seems to be in a very comfortable position where that you have full control of the ballista, but it's next to the chair where you just would use your right arm to, like, ratchet pretty quickly. This entire ballista, this platform you're on, you can now feel that if you put your feet down, you can move, and you swivel left and right. You seem to have full 360 degree rotation here. And pretty aggressive. Like, if someone's standing next to Wagamaster, you're not going to be able to hit them, but you have pretty aggressive range of movement here. Yeah. Up and down, same thing. Someone directly above you, you got no shot on them, but this is a range weapon. You're fighting ships from shore.
Yeah, imagine like the anti-aircraft turrets on battleships.
Yeah, so a pretty interesting sight here.
Oh my gosh, it is every fiber of my being wants to shoot, but I'm in the middle of a busy town, so I won't.
You are. In fact, there's some people running on the street that are like just standing up, like some kids were dribbling a ball. They're just.
Don't be alarmed, citizens. We're here to liberate you.
Well, thank God. I thought Anais was going to turn it towards the kids, and I'm like, all right.
No. We'll practice out where we won't get seen. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's a fantastic feature. I'm sorry I doubted Bruldenthar. I'm gonna press the down arrow.
Okay, the seat kind of ratchets back into its original position. You see you are yourself lowered in first, and then when he disappears, you guys see the ballista kind of folded, collapse back up, and then it lays back, and then those side panels kind of unfold and lay over the top. And as you find yourself back inside.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna just
when you get out of the seat, you hear like a weighted click kind of release, and the seat automatically retracts back up into the ceiling when you get out.
Okay. Is anyone else coming in here right now? Like, anyone else do anything? Because I'm gonna keep pressing buttons if someone else doesn't do anything.
I kind of want to see if I can get inside the wagon.
I'll lock the door.
You guys hear
You got an automatic door lock button up there?
Maybe. This thing has everything. I haven't pressed the buttons yet.
What are you doing up there, huh?
I'm not. I can't.
And just so y'all, I apologize.
Did you go back down inside?
There are windows
There's windows.
Yeah, so the entire I did not say this. I apologize. The entire Wagon Master seems to have like a panoramic wraparound window into the middle now, right? And so it is about this window is approximately, let's say, 1 foot in height. That panoramically wraps around the entire cabin. Now, obviously, on the edges here, it's not solid glass. You're going to see some structure built in there. But it's essentially 3 large window panes that seem to be solid.
Why do I have a feeling that this thing looks more like someone took a war galleon and put it on wagon wheels?
You're getting the idea. Well, I think we basically want a tank. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but they
press.
don't have a concept of a tank, right? So like if you
We
had to build
explained
a
it.
large wooden structure,
we gave details.
Were you
Are we
pressing?
going to be the pirates of the path? Is that what we're
Relations.
going to be?
Okay, you press the crenellations.
Yeah.
So speaking of those windows, you guys see like a heavy crisscross iron bar lay down over the window. And then you actually see the glass of the window retract and lower down. So the glass is no longer solid. Now there's iron bars laying over the windows. You bow users could see, and even potentially some spell users, you could pretty easily shoot out from this protection, but it'd be very difficult for anyone to get anything solid through there. In addition to that, the wood paneling is no longer, basically like large iron sheets shoot out from the inside. They seem to be sliced and scaled so that they're flexible. So it's almost like scale mail kind of flows out of the side and along the side and covers up the iron paneling of Wagon Master. In addition to that, the wagon wheels themselves. Actually, no, you didn't hit that. Never mind.
That's next.
That's a different button. So the entire wagon seems to be kind of ironclad at this point. That said, it is with what seems to be pretty flexible paneling, but it definitely appears that it would take a beating or, arrows.
like the sides extend outward, then flip. And come
No,
back,
it's
like,
more so that these kind of like iron skirts, if you will, these flexible skirts, like fold over the outside. Fold over the outside of the wagon.
So sorry, you can continue.
No, go ahead. And there was an additional, just so you know, there was additional one that had a picture of horses with the same symbol.
Let's wait until we get the horses hooked up, but I'm curious about that one as well. So.
Yeah, and the horses are not hooked up. That said, I don't think I said this. The front part of the wagon, there does seem to be like a static yoke coming off of there that has positions for 4 horses. Okay, this particular yoke is strange because each spot or box in the yoke, it's not open on the right or left hand side where normally you would slide a horse in. There's a piece of bar going there. An audience doesn't see this, but you guys outside see this. So it's almost like each position where a horse is has a they're kind of locked in there. So they don't have movement to the right or left hand side. Obviously there's the center yoke, but yeah.
I'd like to press the ballista symbol again.
Okay. The chair lowers down
really
from the
great
center.
wagon, but it can only go forward and back.
the chair lowers down from the symbol or the center of the ceiling.
I get in the chair and press the up arrow again. I want to see if
Do you find
multiple
yourself
functions work.
You
at the same
find
time.
yourself up top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Someone go down there and press the wheel button.
Didn't you lock it?
I didn't. That was a joke.
Is anyone pressing the wheel button?
Press the wheel button. Someone, there's a
If anyone
wheel
else,
button.
I'll jump up and press the real button.
Okay, yeah, you see this control panel with about 12 buttons on there. You press the one that has looks like a picture of wheel spokes, and there's like a little blade next to them. Is anyone standing next to the wheels? Stug, give me a dex check.
How's it gonna be me?
I don't know. You're probably close.
You're the kind of guy who likes wheels.
You said a deck?
Yeah,
He's
sure.
a wheel man.
It's a save, so don't you get to add something? You're
it's
fine.
a save? Oh,
Hey,
no.
add 43.
Yeah,
that's
you're
what your
fine.
class
You're
says,
stupid.
right?
So you just get out of the way as you see what seems to be a like a bouquet of blades. I have no other way of describing it.
A bouquet of blades.
Yeah,
All right.
It blasts out of the center of kind of the wheel, right around the axle that seems to be coming between the spokes here, and the blades fold in and upon themselves. They don't stick out terribly far, but you see, and they seem to be corkscrewed in a manner, like when they ratchet back, they seem to be corkscrewed in a manner that's just like, they would make pretty good sausage out of anything standing next to them if they were moving.
You would see Stug like raise his hand, almost like wipe away a tear while he's wearing his helmet, but he's just like, this is beautiful.
And so to give you an idea, like
I've ever
each wheel seems to have what looks to be about 15 blades coming off of it, and they fold back, and they sort of have a slight spiral to each of them, so that when they were to spin, they would look like they would make an outward corkscrew.
And Nadius is sitting outside now, right?
Nadius is up top on the ballista.
I'm up top, yeah.
Yeah, the ballista is back out. Yeah.
I like this. I like it. Is there directions or something?
A manual? I don't know. Let's just keep pressing buttons.
Yeah.
Press the toilet button.
We could go get Brunthar.
Go get him. Press the toilet button.
You want to press the toilet button?
Foo-foo. I'm up here. Press the toilet button.
Why do I want to press the toilet button?
I want to see what everything does.
Fine, and I just start pressing a whole bunch of buttons.
No,
Okay, yeah, I like this. I'll start with the toilet button. You press the toilet button, nothing appears to happen.
You don't hear a flush?
Nothing appears to happen.
Crap.
The button actually doesn't go down. It seems to be jammed. Yeah, maybe read your instruction manual. So that button doesn't work. That said, you start pressing some other ones. All of a sudden, like a thick cloud of smoke burst out from underneath Wagon Master. It completely smoked. You guys have absolute zero visibility. When you breathe this smoke in, you start coughing pretty rough too. Everyone give me a Constitution save, please.
Yeah.
All right.
Just remember, guys, this will be on our enemies eventually once we know how to use this thing. Good roll.
Let me add that. 15.
Okay,
I'll
say anybody under a 10, you're kind of rolling on the ground, just having a fit. You're pretty much disabled. Y'all are just y'all are just.
I rolled a 1. Am I having an anaphylactic reaction?
It's not good.
My parents were killed by a smoke.
It's not good. Let me continue describing some things that happened though. Those of you that aren't in anaphylactic shock, notice the front area around the horses. There seems to be, in a similar manner to how this skirt folded out, you see kind of these folds of what appear to be maybe like armor cladding fold out. You see them run along the length of the yoke, and then some reinforcement pieces of essentially iron shoot out, and then these skirts raise up to top and bottom to kind of cover what would be the area that the horses are right in, to essentially protect them. Additionally, you see blades extend out from the outside. Very similar to how you guys were like, we want swords on the side. You see blades kind of like sticking out in front of the horses. You also see the front area where the driver would sit. That kind of encloses in, and there's sort of like a combination of really thick glass and kind of iron reinforcement rolls over that area to extremely like heavily protect it. In addition, you guys see large, very bright red flares shoot up into the sky. They are absurdly bright. They go doop, 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 doop. They just shoot up into the sky, and they are lighting the entire area with like this smooth red light. Even in the middle of the day, you're like, okay, that's kind of bright. You also see some nozzles kind of appear out of the side, right in the middle of the axles, and flames begin to shoot out of these nozzles. And kind of the side fencing area of the blacksmith catches on fire. It starts to burn.
That's not good.
That's about all that happens at this particular moment here.
I'm taking notes. Okay.
We should probably put out that fire over there. Sorry.
I agree.
I'm pretty sure Little Bunny Fufu, I'm pretty sure you're going right now.
Oh no!
Welcome back,
Fire!
Slick.
Fire! Fire!
Little Bunny Fufu, you're pretty confident you didn't get every button. Just a little heads up to you there.
Do we still owe money for this, or is this completely paid for? Can we just
paid
take
for
it?
this
And
thing?
I thought
Well, we
it was
probably
most
should
of
have.
it was a favor.
Y'all paid for a lot of
paid
materials.
A lot of money.
Well, for the materials, but the rest of it.
how much money?
I paid plenty.
Was it not enough? Is there not enough stuff for you?
But I think Stug's now like, crap, what do we owe on this?
I'm just like, oh
We're
god.
getting it one way or another. It's ours.
Yeah,
We have
It's ours as soon as we pay it off.
Also, Stug, you notice kind of
Oh.
on the rear, well, not the rear. So if you're looking at what would be the passenger side of Wagon Masher,
Okay, all right.
kind of right next to the door while Nautilus went in,
Mhm,
you see, although it is covered by this iron skirt right now, that's actually a lie.
Not covered
You
by
see
iron
on the
stuff.
iron skirt a
Let's see.
yeah, you see a little picture cut out there, and you see the small depiction of a little, I'm pretty sure you see a little, it's a little goblin like painted in white
A little
like
goblin.
chalk.
The kill.
It's
It's
a little-
the kill.
There's a little goblin there, and you see an area that seems to be kind of marked out for any other potential symbols to be painted on there.
Yeah.
Stuck would just be there like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, is there like a trough or something like that that Sug can just pick up and dump on the fire?
Wagmaster does have a trough on the back.
Pookha, I'm like on the ground, like coughing.
Hmm.
Okay.
After about say like 2 minutes, or if you attempt to
Starts
crawl,
to clear out.
you
a
can
little.
crawl. Yeah, you can crawl out of this. It does fog and kind of hold to the ground. This is, you don't know what this is, but it's a thick smoke.
It's the good
Wait,
stuff.
I was inside, so was I affected?
You had the door open. Shouldn't have done that.
Nah.
Is this the anti-theft device?
I don't think I
Well,
got
I
it on
could've
a
fixed it.
button. Should I try it again?
Do you remember which buttons you pressed?
Nope.
Well, then we should probably be more methodical about this and probably move it away from things that can catch fire.
Fine.
So is someone gonna get Brulenthar? Like, I'm fine rolling this thing out of town and pressing buttons. We can keep this going. I need to find
I'll
out
get him.
everything this
I'll
thing
go get
does.
him. I run over to the inn.
You said the
bar,
inn, right?
wherever it is.
I
Yeah.
can go with Kiri.
You guys don't have to get far before you see Brulenthar actually in a sprint over to you guys, and y'all, once y'all kind of see him, he starts waving like, "Be careful! Don't press any buttons!"
in slow motion.
You see his little dwarf legs kind of running. He's coming around the edge of the street. The street he's coming from, if you guys remember, was the one that kind of caved in. It's been a while, and as y'all look in there, there's a lot of kind of construction work going on right now.
Are they filling it, or are they using like the passages underneath now?
They seem to be. It's a combination of filling / they seem to be building a structure.
Nice.
There's a lot more than them just dumping wheelbarrows of dirt in there. So it looks like they're maybe building a structure enough that will hold a road or hold the weight of a road on top of it instead of just dumping it in. And you can just infer that because of all the crane work and stuff like that. So yeah, Bruldenthar runs up. He's kind of huffing and puffing, and he sees the the remnants of the section of fence. He's like, "Oh, well, okay. Well, when did y'all come get me? Yeah, you should be careful. Shouldn't press the buttons. Ooh, saw the red flares. I knew somebody was."
Hi.
Hey, they worked.
Thanks for making this for us. This is wonderful. This is great. And I've never seen an audience and Stug so happy. I think Stug almost cried.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
There's actually like a little trail of liquid coming off his breastplate. Where his helmet meets his breastplate. Just
It's actually a little bit. It's also drool in there a little
you
bit.
don't know if it's drool or tears. It's one or the other, but
We know the sentiment behind it.
He's like, "Oh, yeah, some of my finest work. Well, you gave me a general idea, and and he kind of points to the ballista up top. I got that ballista in. You like that?
I love it.
He's like, yeah, there's the whole loading system and everything. It's great. It's great. I haven't got the automatic ratcheting system put in yet, but I'd tie it to the wheels and have a mechanism for if you're moving, it will keep ratcheting. It's I haven't got that in yet though, but it shouldn't be too long. Just
How long's not too long? I'm
I
leaving
pop out
here
the
with
door
this
and I'm
thing.
just like, "Do you have an instruction manual to these buttons?"
yeah, I
Please
wrote.
tell
I
me
wrote.
you press a button as you say.
I wrote what
right?
they do on the. I wrote what they do on the control panel there. I
Where?
put
I see buttons and pictures.
Yep, that's what they do. They got a picture.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's what they do. They picture.
They picture? Okay. And I press another button that I think is a cool picture, but I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, that button was a picture of a large blade. That kind of it just had an arrow pointing like forward, like the direction of the front.
Just forward.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah, right above kind of where the driver sits, like a humongous blade, like just opens up and just flies forward, and just launches. It quickly kind of lands and hits the ground and starts kind of rolling. It rolls into the fence and really chews it up. Yeah, it came out as like a straight blade, but the second it hit the air, it looks like it was tensioned and it warped into like this gnarly, again, like sausage meat grinder of a blade that kind of rolled forward. It just barely cleared the area where the horses were. And it just kind of, or where the horses would have been, and it just kind of kept on rolling. It rolled into the fence there and kind of gets all bound up. And he's like, no, don't, you can't be, I need a safety on some of these things.
A child lock.
You can't be doing this, and you're gonna, this is a war machine. Oh no.
Okay, then we'll just take it outside of
You see him walk
bounds.
over. Come here, y'all want to see this? He walks over to the blade, and he's like, once you get all the meaty bits out, You see him pull. There's like a little latch. You pull this, and the blade like retracts and folds back into just a flat model. And he's like, okay, you can pick it up and you can load it back in now. And he carries it back up, and he stands back up on top of the driver's seat, and you see him kind of load it back in the top and push it back above the driver's seat.
What's the toilet button do?
And it opens the toilet. You can't do that, and y'all are in battle mode though. You can't do the toilet in battle mode. That's
why it didn't work when I pressed it.
It shouldn't. It interferes with the. He hold on, and he walks back over. He's like, "Let's get it out of." And he starts pressing some buttons. The blades on the side of the wheels like retract back in. You see the little the vents for the flame jets retract back into the axis. Like, no. The armor skirts, y'all hear like a as they kind of ratchet back up the side, and you see the beautiful wood paneling. He's like, "Here, y'all said y'all wanted this," and he pressed the button, and a toilet comes out of the side of the wagon master.
Nice.
Inside or outside?
It's right on the side, on the outside. Is that you remember? Y'all wanted the toilet. Y'all had
basically just like a wooden seat to sit on and just a hole that goes.
It looks nice. There's a little roll. He's got some roll of like nice parchment paper. Like,
Parchment paper.
It's only the best.
As soon as he gets here, he has to understand.
Yeah.
So
he's like, remember, y'all wanted the toilet.
any other combination of symbols can operate at the same time, but the toilet has to be done individually.
Well, we've got some. It's like there's this whole look. There's the top row. These are non-battle mode buttons. All right, then the bottom. Oh, I probably could have laid those out a little better. I'll tell you what. I'll make your battle mode button over here. He's kind of pointing to the left panel. When you hit battle mode, it'll take out the top row, and then I'll move he's like, hold on. He kind of rips the bottom of the panel out.
Just put BM on top of all the battle mode buttons.
But wouldn't you might get confused with that and think it's for the
No.
Vectorum?
Bowel movement.
And he's like, okay, check some of these out. And he's like, this one's called your vendor stand. And he presses a button, and a table kind of shoots out of the side right above kind of the floor of where you're standing. Like a long table shoots out of the side and opens up, and then an awning ratchets down from the side of Wagon Master, covering the door almost to the end. And you have a nice little covered little seating area.
I love it.
Benches fold down from underneath and extend out along either side of the table. It's like you can make some deals or make some picnics, whatever you want.
I love it.
This will be great for
oh wait,
camping.
hold on, that's the wrong one. He's like, no, that's the seating. This one's vendor. It's on the other side. And he presses another button, and an audience on what would be your left hand side, which is the side you're originally looking at from the shop. Left hand is you're facing forward. That is. That is where another awning opens up, and you see essentially like there's a part of the window area. Well, actually, you can't see this. Anyone looking inside will see the window kind of opens down, and it looks kind of like I don't know, like a food truck, sort of. Like you guys want to, you guys. This is a nice little way of setting up shop. Y'all can work out of there.
Become a merchants later, like drive up. Wow.
Hey, that kind of reminds me of if you look at the picture from the AI that I got. There's a little opening on the side. It's like, for like a window.
And then he's like, and then we have camping mode, and he retracts those two, and then he hits camping mode. In camping mode, the whole
awnings come out.
Yeah, awnings come out around all side of it. You see the center of the table actually retracts out or pulls out, and then a little brazier like comes up into the middle. He's like, that's for fondue. And and it auto lights itself, like it's full of coals, and it automatically just lights itself. And the whole area.
I feel like I should be nervous that the wooden wagon has an auto lighting fire, but
It's fine.
I'm strangely not.
Good. Welcome to the team. It'll be fine.
It's
I'm
perfectly.
pretty sure that I asked for a fireproof lockbox. Do I see that somewhere?
Well, you don't see that, dude. You can ask Roldenthar about it, but you don't.
Pull it there. Where's my lockbox?
Y'all want to see the interior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
thought we were inside.
Well, he was inside, kind of in the doorway, pressing the different buttons on the control panel. Y'all
Okay,
already
so I
saw.
was
We
still
were
inside.
outside
Okay.
admiring all
Sure.
of the different changes.
I mean, I didn't leave
Ooh,
the buttons.
Yeah. Where he's like, well, we got lots of storage. He walks in and kind of shows you. Look at all these cabinets. People love cabinets.
Oh man.
Look at cabinets.
Yeah.
Cherry? Is this cherry? Wow.
No, walnut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so y'all got a lot of cabinetry area. He's like, look,
Nice. Doesn't know wood.
you got your prep sink here. There's a little sink area, kind of on a small. It's a tiny little island. He's like that runs. There's a water tank. It sits above the back. Y'all fill that up. It's all just gravity. And the guy got a little sink. You wanted your lockbox. He's like, that's back here. He points in the back, and there's that's where like the rear bench. He's like, this whole area here will fold out into one big kind of orgy bed. I don't know how you people do your parties, but this is like one big old. I'll show y'all that button later.
Whoa! What?
But underneath,
This is a button with handcuffs. It's like, quick guys, this is how we'll lock up our enemies. No, don't press that button.
when it's in like day mode or normal travel, it's like look under here, and you got storage underneath these benches. It's like what you do is you press this, and a little kind of the back of the floor kind of popped open, and so there was a switch that he pressed like underneath one of the benches on the back, and a little panel of the floor kind of popped open, and you pull it open, and then you see what seems to be like wrought iron box. And it's like, and you need, hold on here. He kind of fishes in his pocket. This key, and he hands you a key. Actually, give me that back.
Thank you.
And he takes the key, and he's like, hold on, and he puts it in and turns it, and there you go. And you got like a small.
Big enough for a book.
Oh yeah, it's about 2. It's about like 2 by 2 feet, and roughly a 1.5 feet. We'll just say it's 2 feet deep. It's there's plenty of room in there. It's like, yeah, anything y'all put in there will completely survive this thing burning to the ground.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fit a lot in 8 square feet. I'm just saying.
I can fit in there.
8 cubic feet.
Well, and speaking of getting out of here, and he's like, hold on, here's another. He goes back over to the control panel. And this will work in travel or battle mode. It's like there's kind of like a call it it's not quite a big red button. There is a big red button, but it's kind of sitting.
What does that do?
Hold on, I'll tell you all that one later.
But it's red and shiny.
Yep, don't press that one.
Why not?
Well, hold on.
I put my fingers on it.
The 2 tiny cats have their fingers near the button, like, oh, we ready?
Yeah, don't. Maybe I should put a cover on there or something. Hold on.
Will it hurt somebody?
Yep.
Okay, I won't push it.
Yep.
Can I punch it?
Nope.
Push the
Okay.
button.
So this is your escape hatch. You press this, and right in the middle, kind of where the table is. The table, at this point, is down laying on the floor, right? But you'll see the table kind of split off to the side, and it reveals what is essentially a hatch. It's the same hatch I'm pretty sure you saw from below.
It's the thing I
crawled
saw underneath. That's
And-
so we can't get into it from the outside. We have to use it from the inside.
No, you can get in from under there too if you need to.
Oh, where was the handle? I didn't see a handle.
It's recessed. You got to press up on it and pull it. But the problem is, if you're in battle mode, you can't get in. It only opens if the door is unlocked.
But what if the door's unlocked and we are in battle mode?
It's locked in battle mode. You don't want nobody sneaking in underneath. But you
What
can
if
get
I
out.
wanted to sneak in.
Nope. Don't be in battle mode. You need to be in here in battle mode. All right. Battle mode is designed around keeping you safe in here. Look at this. And he points at the whole panoramic window. He's like, you can shoot out of this. You'll be perfectly safe. Ain't nobody getting nothing in here.
We could shoot out of it, but they can't shoot in?
Well, they can shoot in, but you got all this cover to duck behind. What are they going to have? Trees?
Yeah.
We got something for that. That's what the flamethrowers are for. You'll burn it all down.
No!
Me about to like press the flamethrower again.
We are not burning any trees down. Nope. That's what we're trying to stop from happening.
Oh.
Aw.
Are we the cause of the fire?
Oh no.
She says as you hear the slow crackling of the fence.
That moment where it hits a sap pocket and it just pops.
I put my hands behind my back and I walk away whistling like doo doo doo. I'm like, I guess I'm gonna walk away from these.
Now let's talk about the big red button.
Big red button.
Well, this is, as you can tell, a valuable machine of war. That
Also
said,
self-destruct.
if you ever feel that you're in a hopeless position, maybe no way out,
It's the self-destruct button.
you can press
Please
the
tell me
big
that
red
this
button.
is the last Starfighter Death Blossom mode.
Well, what's going to happen is I've got
Does
a
it
burner.
explode?
Well, I've got a hot iron burner that's going to jam itself into your flammable reservoir, and it'll blow this whole thing kaplooey.
As soon as you press it, or with some sort of delay.
Oh, you got 30 seconds.
Should there really be a button that's just wide open that as we're bouncing down the road, somebody could fall into it?
Maybe we should cover it.
Yeah, we should put a cover on there. I
would suggest a lock too because I like buttons too much.
Nope. Well, if I lock it, then you might not be able to get to it. What if you don't have the key?
Well, don't give me the key then.
Who gets the key?
What I'm saying is
Shalon should get the key.
just don't press
What?
this button. Do you want me to take the
Lockbox?
button? I can disconnect the button. Do y'all not like the button?
I just
Here's a
don't
win
question.
think
our
like
battle.
somebody's going to accidentally press that button and then we
Yeah.
boom.
Things that are in the lockbox will survive this destruction, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
How long does it take for the boom from the button?
About
push?
30 seconds. That little rod's got to heat up, and then it just blasts right into the side of your...
I mean, I could probably curl up and fit inside the lockbox.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Understood.
how many of us can fit in the lockbox?
Probably one of you.
One of me?
Yep.
So just me.
If I think about
Could
it, for a
Carrie
second,
fit
do I
too?
think that they have a lot of air?
No. Y'all
Well,
got to pick.
especially, you know what happens to the oxygen around all the flame? You're probably not going to have much left out there either, so...
I wouldn't recommend the box. That's what the hatch is for.
We lost
So we-
Shalon.
So in a combat situation, we got 5 turns.
Huh? What do you mean?
No,
She lost
no.
the internet.
I would recommend never hitting that button. That's just there in case. Listen, you never know. It's kind of like a last kumbaya.
I'd recommend not hitting it. It's just giant and right in the middle of all the buttons that we're going to be wildly pressing.
Well, when you needed it, I didn't want you to miss it.
Well, I appreciate that.
Maybe I should put. I could put like another lever somewhere that you got to pull the lever first.
I
and
would
then,
use some sort of double mechanism, like a...
I'd say a wood box over is fine. We just move the box.
I tell you what, I'm gonna put a little lever, and then I'll make it so that you pull that lever, and that'll lift a little box up off the red button. But if for some reason you pried the box up and you haven't pulled the lever, then the button don't work. You got to
I like
pull
it.
the lever. Now if y'all real stressed though, you probably won't. Where do you want me to put the lever? He kind of points at the control panel. You want it around here?
Just as long as it's not right next to it, but close enough that you could reach it, I guess.
It should be out
It
of reach
doesn't have to
for
be two
me.
different people.
Okay, fine. I'll put the lever above it. So the lever will pull down, and you press the big button.
Okay. Will it take very long to do this?
What do you mean? And you show him going. How long does that take?
Oh, no. To
He meant for you to do it. Not like once you do it.
Oh, well, how long y'all staying here?
No longer than needed.
Net's back.
At
What-
most a day.
what y'all doing here?
We were hoping to get back on.
Well, Stug has come
picking up
back for
wagon.
a bat fight.
Oh,
Great
No, I've
match.
already lost here. I gotta go win in another spot. I thought.
I thought you were gonna try to regain your honor.
You lost here in Red Life?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost you.
yeah,
Oh,
I
what
was
did
pretty
the
sure I
poem
saw
say?
that. He got beat.
I think he did lose.
Yep.
Yeah, the only one I've won at is Belly Yard. I think these are the two only spots I've bat fight. So
Yeah,
far.
that's true.
Well, those guys are always bat fighting sometimes, so
It was Terry. Terry beat him.
sure you can get in there.
Terry.
Oh, Terry's
Terry
got an arm
beat you.
on him.
I was probably gonna say hi to Calissa or Kel,
he
see
aims
if any
with a
messages
flame.
that came in.
Back in the bathhouse?
Is that the bathhouse? I thought that's the Swinging Sword Inn.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, that's Haley.
Were you just there? Look, weird, you wouldn't know that.
Yeah. Listen, I've been doing a lot of drinking. It sure is nice to be back in civilization. Just making stuff with your hands and then forgetting all the terrors and screams you heard.
1,000-yard stare.
Oh my god.
Well, look,
Who did I get
Anadius.
involved with?
Talk to Anadius.
Speaking of
if
which,
there's anything
what
left.
are, Introduce me to your two new friends here. You got little kitty cat and what are you? Some sort of
Cultist of a different
This
type.
is
I'm not a
this is
cat.
Little Spear.
I'm a tabaxi.
She's a tabaxi.
Maybe.
I've seen
Because I
tabaxis.
have
They're
one goat eye.
how do I put this? Generally more than 2 feet tall.
She's just a tiny tabaxi.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of like a youngin.
I like jump up on his shoulders and like point my little blade at him. Like,
Get it off!
I'm a tabaxi.
He falls over on the ground. Ah!
Her name
Roll-
is Little
duck and
Spear.
roll.
I don't even see
Little
a spear.
Little Spear, get off of Roll.
This
Fine.
man is an angel. Do you see what he's done for us?
I guess.
And
Just
this
so
is
you,
Quentin.
Quietly blessing the vessel with a prayer to salute.
And this is Quentin. We picked him up in the water cult because he was captured by them and we helped free him. And he decided to travel with us. Same with Little Spear. We found her like an
I'd
hour
offer
or
him
two
my
before
hand.
we found Quentin.
Yeah, I was locked up in a cave.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you two both. Yeah, these whole
Is it though?
this what y'all call yourselves, the bane of the elements or whatever. This group
Yeah, you heard of us. I mean, we talked to you, but
here. Yeah, you told me.
You heard of us. We just told him.
Well, they're doing some good work. So I just want to make sure y'all have the tools to, handle this situation. Speaking of tools, y'all got you some horses to pull this thing?
Reginald
one.
and Lily are right there. And Rufus and
That's
Meriwether
kinda
should be
two-
around here somewhere.
Oh,
We
yeah,
left them
okay.
here.
So y'all got 4 total.
We had left them at the stable here.
we
All
got
right,
4.
well, good. Just want to make, you definitely gonna need
I've
4
never
horses.
seen a wagon that has a locking bar for the outside of the horse.
Yeah, that's for, when you're charging through a field of, a giant field of, men or orcs or goblins or whatever, and you're just,
I mean Chesterfield.
Carving.
Sorry, Meriwether's the goat. Meriwether's not
Do
pulling
his
it.
eyes
goat can't
take
pull
on
us.
like a
Yeah, just like a
1,000-yard
warrior,
stare as he
yeah.
starts
just
listing
carving
all
a
of the different
path of,
crowds that you'll be plowing into.
carving a path of other destruction, and there's blood
There's
and
like a
Guts.
war horseback.
guts and viscera flying everywhere, and
I
there's
make
just
the sign of saloon.
a red
Wow.
smog of blood and just bones splintering the sky and
Rule, calm down.
Well,
Rule.
I'm sorry.
That sounds amazing.
You're gonna want to keep your horses safe. Did you see the blades on the horses too? That'll cut them up if they keep them moving. A lot of this whole wagon was
You
designed
put
around.
blades on the horses?
Well,
Yes.
on those covers, basically the blades come out. When they're moving,
You're
they'll.
not stabbing our horses.
No. This is to stab anybody going at the horses.
Oh, okay. I can be good with that.
Just so y'all know, too, all battle mode functions can be accessed from the front driver's seat as well. There's a redundant panel. You don't need to be inside.
Man.
That panel will run all battle mode. Now, all adventure mode functions, that's the travel mode. We'll travel adventure. These names are pending. All right, I don't have any patents on this. All those functions can be accessed only on the inside panel. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Two different panels.
Now there's one more function. Let me show y'all this one too. I mean, there's plenty more. You probably just gonna have to.
Which
hit some
button
buttons.
is it? I want to press it.
Well, I call this one Stargazer, and it's kind of on the far right of the adventure mode button. And you press it, and you hear some clicking and click up top. Oh, it's nice. Y'all gonna like this.
It's a sunroof.
Well, you go up top,
A moon
and
roof.
the whole top of the wagon is like kind of a recessed, like plush area pillow section. It's
This
just
is
soft.
amazing.
That's right. Yeah, those things are.
Are you telling me this is a 2-story wagon?
Well, it's on the roof now. It's just this whole little recessed.
I'll be able to sit here and watch the stars like I used to with my parents.
Yeah, I took the same thought of the orgy mode and moved it to the top, and so it's the same
You
similar
just
comfort.
ruined it.
Outdoor orgy mode.
You just ruined it.
Listen,
Is there a nice
y'all
place-
adventurers are weird. I don't know what y'all get up to. All right, I
there a
make
nice
the
place
things.
to-
That's a different adventuring
no,
party,
no, no.
not
I
ours.
think
I've
goes
heard
into,
the
like,
stories in the taverns.
After
Okay,
you're done cleaving a
That's a
path
different
through
adventuring
thousands of
party,
bodies,
not ours.
yeah.
and
All
you
right,
felt the
listen.
spray of blood and bone across your face.
Correct. When the
Sometimes-
blood and viscera
Here's the
gets a
ring, I
flowing,
don't
the
know.
blood and viscera gets a flowing. That's all I'm saying. I've just heard the stories. So, anywho, it's all you just stay up here and look at the stars all night. Ain't that pretty?
Okay, when
Yeah.
star mode isn't engaged and we're just traveling along, is there a perch up there that I can kind of just sit on and just observe?
The roof? Yeah, you can go up on the roof anytime. Just be careful.
but,
Don't
like,
activate ballista mode
Well,
or
not
stargazer
bal-
mode while someone's sitting up there. That's not safe.
But is there like a chair? An audience? Is there a chair up there?
I would recommend if you're just wanting to look around, sitting in the front next to the driver rather than being on top.
You can be on
Are
top.
you looking for?
There's a
prefer
little-
You really
being
need a
high
chair?
up.
There's like a little railing up there while it's just in travel mode. You
Can
can
we
just sit up
fashion
there.
a stool in one of the corners.
Like just a stool.
That's all I need is a tiny little stool to put my feet on. That's it.
Where do you want to sit?
On the roof.
So you need a stool off the side of the roof to put your feet on, like a little perch.
Yeah, she wants like on ships how they have the mast and they have the person at the top as the lookout. She wants to be the lookout.
Can I do it right between the driver and passenger, but just on the roof?
Yeah.
That way it won't interfere with the stargazer function or the battle ballista function.
That's fine. I just like being in high places.
Yeah, that's
So
easy. I could throw a little perch
Oh.
up there.
Thanks. How much extra is it?
That'll be 5,000 gold.
Okay, never mind then.
What do you mean?
I
Yeah.
don't have 5,000 gold.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I'll do it for free.
Oh, thanks.
Y'all pay me
That's good
good.
negotiation.
Plus, y'all saved my
Yeah,
life.
we did.
I'm just trying to get some
Oh
extra
yeah,
money.
we did that too.
Don't worry. I sent message back up to Mirror Bar. I hadn't got there yet, but y'all gave me plenty of spending money. I'm living like a king. Speaking of Mirror Bar, y'all find any more of the delegation?
Wow, way to rub it in our faces.
What?
We're trying.
In case you forgot, you did.
I did
Uh-huh.
forget.
Y'all seem to be having some discussion about this. What?
Wouldn't
We
you-
did
you-
find
we did?
one of them,
Yeah,
but not
yeah.
who I was looking for. We didn't find the elf.
Who'd y'all
Oh
find?
yeah, I
Found
thought
two
that's
of
what we
the
were looking
guards.
for.
You found 2 of the guards. Remember when you met Quentin?
They were 2 of the guards. They weren't like particular
weren't-
people. They were like there with the delegation to help protect them. We saved them, but the other people were gone.
Oh, where they at?
They're up in where Ushin is.
Who's Ushin?
In Summit Hall. They're up at Summit Hall.
Oh, okay, Summit Hall. Gotcha. Yeah, we never did make it to that place. Them darn earth cultists and their mountain moving, earthquake causing, dust storm making, landslide having.
We destroyed the
Yep.
Earth cultists and the
Oh,
Water
dead now.
cultists. We just finished destroying the Water cultists too.
Yeah, I remember the earth cultists. I remember that's where you found me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Y'all got rid of them water cultists too?
Yes,
Them
sir.
lily licking, water swimming, trout catching.
2 more elements to go.
2 more. Wait,
Look,
there's one for
This is what I got from it.
Wind and
I
fire.
pull out my gigantic trident.
wind and fire. There's one for each of them?
Are the tentacles
Ours we know.
slowly reaching out to caress the dwarf's face?
Yes.
I don't like this.
Look at it. It's so cute.
All right, listen. What y'all do at the orgy parties?
Orgy mode.
See, that's between you guys. I'm
This
gonna
is my
step back.
trident. This ew.
Whatever you need to
Ugh.
call it. I'm gonna
Is he
step
like
back.
looking for the button to terminate Stargazer mode as fast as
Yeah,
possible?
correct. Just so you on this,
I feel
Stargazer mode.
uncomfortable.
Stargazer
Where's
mode
the
is
I needed
accessed
a
via
adult button?
ladders on the side. Okay, there is no clean way of keeping the plush carpeting soft, and also allowing for a hatch. So you do have to climb a ladder. It's a little slumming it. You guys notice that?
Well, I mean, that adds to the, you follow someone up the ladder. I'm just saying.
It does. Yeah, it does.
I don't need a ladder.
Quentin's just
What do you mean
thinking
you don't
this
need a
would be
ladder?
Great place.
I'm a great
to,
climber.
to
I don't
view
need
the
ladders.
moon.
Don't you be using claws on this.
I don't use my
You gon-
claws on everything.
Well, how you gonna climb without your claws? You're gonna scratch this wood up. You
I
should
get
use the
all the
ladder.
You have a good
edges.
point. You don't want you scratching up the wood. May have to have her
Do you know anywhere
declawed.
that has caps, like little caps?
Declaw me.
That Littlefoot, not Littlefoot. Dang it.
Spear.
I am Little Spear, not Little Foot.
Little-
Just because I have little
Spear-
feet doesn't
Little
mean that's
Spear
my
can
name.
put on her claws.
Say again.
Kidmans.
Kidmans!
Kidmans.
All right,
Fine,
and there's one
I
more.
guess.
There's one more button I have for you guys too here.
Oh.
Again, like I said, you're gonna find a lot of things. It'd take me forever if I keep going through all this stuff. Just know I designed it to really help you out when you're in need. But I do have militia mode too. And he presses a button, and out of the back of Wagon Master slides a long tray about the whole length of Wagon Master. He's like, look at all this stuff within this tray. You see several sets of chainmail armor, multiple spears stacked up, probably about like 15, 20 spears stacked up. There's various shields.
So we get local towns to help us if we need them?
There's various like shields laying stacked and different short swords, 1 or 2 long swords. You see some torches in there, just all sort of just great. Some nice sturdy gloves, some boots and whatnot. It's like, this is great. You ever got a band of people that you just want to get the killing mode? You hit militia mode, and everything you need for a good right's right there.
Militia
Hey,
mode.
Stug, go
Militia
toss the
You
short
got
bow
it.
and scimitar and the daggers and all that. Toss them in there with it.
I do have a lot of the daggers. Yeah.
I am all for pressing a button and killing lots of people.
Yeah, and I forgot about that too. Hold on. There's now this one's
Quentin just looks very concerned at
this button can be done at either one of them. I see y'all found the area smoke, right? But there's 2 more. When you're driving, we got the caltrops. Don't hit it. It takes forever to load those things back up. But that'll drop caltrops behind you if you're ever in a high speed chase. Also got smoke screen too. That little area smoke. We'll fire that and it'll just leave a trail. If you're ever on a mountain pass or whatnot, they'll go right off the side of
Is
the cliff.
that the same as the smoke that came out from underneath?
Same smoke. We can't be using multiple smokes. That's so expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pay per the
Bottled
smoke.
Yeah. Speaking of which, any of you guys, mortar and pestle using people?
I mean, I know how to,
Okay, well, I'm going to give you some recipes to make this stuff because, you ain't going to find this in your everyday general store.
Okay.
So there's some special herbs. They're easy to get just about anywhere. Everybody knows. Well, not everybody knows about them, but I get recipes. You got to smash that stuff up. There's some different containers you got to fill. It'll be fine. Now, the one thing that, well, I'll be honest, it's kind of like a dwarven secret here, all right, is that flame gas. That's super rare stuff. We pull and bottle that in the mountains. You don't find that everywhere.
How much did you put into our Wagon Master?
Well, and he's like, look underneath. You got some tanks for your various stuff here. And he'll
How'd you get it here to Red Lodge so fast?
No, I made the tank. Well, Tanter helped me out. Well, it's not that rare. People got it around. They power different things with it every now and then. Not everything's run by wood.
Are there individual cubbies with locks so we can put some excess stuff in there and Andal won't, Naughtius won't steal our stuff?
Well, that's their Shalon secret
I'm the one that's been
secret
stealing
little
from the party.
lockbox. I mean, there's
So
tons of
Nadia's a
cabinets. I
match
say y'all
pad.
all take a little cabinet area up there. Everyone's got their own little cubby.
Is there enough room actually if everyone got in there to like find places to sleep now?
The orgy bed.
Yeah. So
Or
for
there's
sleeping,
upstairs
for
area.
sleeping, the entire
Out-
area kind of turns into one large bedding. I mean, given a party of your size, y'all could all fit comfortably in the surface area. Oh, we lost them.
Could we all fit comfortably up in the stargazing area?
Yeah, I mean, it's roughly the same square footage, you know.
Of course.
Quentin, we
You
don't
mean
want
Oh.
to see your
you want
moon
lots of
bathing.
space.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all could either fit all comfortably inside or outside. Whatever floats your boat. In addition, when it's in just full on camping mode, there's lots of canopies around. So, like the side where you enter in has a long table sticking out from it that's covered by a canopy. The far side has kind of a large canopy that y'all can do whatever you want with it, and the canopy comes off the back, and the canopy covers the driver too. You know, someone could sleep pretty comfortably on the driver's chair. It's a nice little leather cushion.
By the
I
way,
can sleep on the perch.
this is
if
really
you put
random,
in.
but I was just looking at my list of known people. Bruldenthar is the one we got the books for. Rundorth is the one who fixed
Yeah, that's
the
who y'all been
last
talking to, Rundorf, not Brundorf.
Rundorth, yeah. Just saying.
The dwarf name.
Whatever all these dwarves, whatever. As long as they're good at
So
building
it's only
stuff.
been a year and a half.
Yeah.
I'm ready to take this thing for a spin.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm fine with this.
I think we
loading
need to
up.
get the horses.
Well,
Why
hold
don't
on.
we,
Let me give me a minute to make the changes. Maybe give me
Oh,
like
yeah,
an hour
I
or so.
An hour?
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. So I'm gonna check out the inn, see if there's any messages for us, and
I'm gonna get my tools.
maybe get something to eat.
Hold on. Let me get the Tanters. Is like, oh shit. He walks around. He's like, we really did a number on the fence here.
I didn't know what all the buttons did, but I got really excited,
Agreed.
so I pressed
Agreed.
a whole bunch of
Littlefoot.
It's fine.
things.
It's fine. We'll get that fixed up. Oh, and you see him kind of looking into. Sorry, they're adventurers, right? As you see him walking towards the smithy. Can't take them nowhere, and you see Tanter and his two daughters just like, oh my god.
I'm just curious, on the map we have, whereabouts are we standing-ish?
Near the corner, I want to say, like middle
Which
of the town.
corner?
and near the edge on the side.
Do you see that arrow I drew?
Okay. Cool. I just
So
wanted to make sure.
that is the Tanter smithy right here. The inn is right there. The bathhouse is
Just
right
farther
there.
north. Yeah.
Yeah, the bakery's right next to the bathhouse.
Bakery.
Yeah, this is the tavern right there, which is across from the inn. This is like a clothing store right here.
And that's
So
it.
let's go eat.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
Let's eat.
Bath first.
Yeah, you're stinky.
Yeah, they were all. I mean,
I
you
hate
guys
him.
remember? I mean, I can tell y'all the whole store list if you want that. Whatever y'all want to do. Remember
Are
at the
we gonna eat
bathhouse?
Harbuck's barbecue?
Yeah, so Harbuck's place is, well,
Yeah, over there.
it's
It's like all of those houses over there.
correct. It's like this is the poultry place that's run by
What time of day is it?
A leader now. She's one of the believers. I forget her name.
Well, no, I'm sorry. The poultry place is run by Nahalia.
Yeah, she's the one in charge, right? She won the
Yeah,
election.
no, that's Jalessa, and she
Oh.
did not win. There was an election happening the last time you guys came through here. If you remember, there was a whole bunch of city conflict when it found out that there were multiple members of the city that were part of that like secret organization that was kind of working for the Earth Cult, or kind of working. They were trying to get in there, and one of the Earth Cult defectors was kind of like converting some townsfolk, and they were, you know, torturing that little kid. And so, yeah, essentially there was kind of like this push for new leadership, and they were having an election for a mayor. So she was running, but the election had not resolved. That said, as you guys have returned, y'all do see some kind of like congratulations and some banners that say, you know, congratulations to our new mayor, Jay Lessa.
Yay!
So it is pretty obvious that Jay Lessa, or Ornra, who was the butcher that kind of worked alongside Harbrick, did win that little town election they were having. So that is something y'all noticed. Y'all are going to the bathhouse first, you said?
Bathhouse.
That's right.
All
Do we have to?
No.
I almost drowned the
Bathhouse.
last time I was in a bathtub.
Well, that's where I'm going.
I don't want to get any more
I keep thinking
dirt
you
and
said
grime in the
bathhouse.
interior.
Where's the blacksmith? I want to go sharpen my swords.
We're literally
You're
standing
the
at it.
blacksmith.
You're at the best place for that right now.
Cool. Can I go inside and sharpen all my stuff?
You can drop your stuff off before you leave. And
No.
Do you know how to do that? I imagine you just like
Guess
smacking
so.
an anvil with your sword.
Well, I imagine
It's
you're not the
sharp.
one. You're not the one doing the sharpening. So yeah, you can.
I've done my sharpening on my own.
You can. What do you want, a professional to do it, or do you want to do it?
Well, how long is a professional going to take? I want it before we leave.
No, you're gonna have to leave them a little bit. They got work to do. You're gonna have to get in line.
Yeah, make your
Right.
perch.
Or you pay more to have it done.
Yeah,
there
you can
fast.
pay for some rush service. You want?
How do
is
I
that
pay for? How much is expedited service?
Well, you probably should
gold?
ask him.
1 gold.
1 gold.
1 gold.
Cool.
Then yeah, he takes your weapons right then. He goes back in the back.
Oh my gosh, who
Just-
is passing out?
That's a great question. I don't know the answer to.
Not me.
And quickly sharpens and hones your weapons. And hands them back to you, and they look in great condition. He kind of.
How do you sharpen the tentacles?
I hand him 3 gold and be like, "You were good. Here you go. There's 3."
His huff kind of seems to go away. That fence and that burning seems doesn't really weigh on his mind that much. With 3 gold. All right,
Oh
so
my
you guys
gosh.
make yourself.
A naughty.
Make your way. Y'all dropping the horses
feel
off?
like I am
anywhere, or
around
y'all just
annoying
keeping
middle schoolers constantly.
them- or y'all just keeping them with you?
What's up? I'm sorry.
Y'all dropping the horses off anywhere, or y'all just keeping them with
Oh,
you?
we need to take them to the stable so they can be there with Rufus and Chesterfield and Sasha and Merryweather. We left them at the stables.
Who's Ryeweather?
Don't you need to
Merryweather?
be the turtle?
Right.
I
right
think
here?
you said Ryeweather. I was like, who's
Merryweather, Chesterfield,
Yeah,
Merryweather.
y'all would have left
Sasha,
them. There's a small stable at the
and
Swinging
Rufus.
Sword for people to kind of keep their horses. So that's where y'all left your other horses.
Chesterfield is our really pretty shiny black horse, but he's not very bright. And Rufus gets mad at him because he bites him all the time. And then we have Sasha. She's a cute little goat. And then Merryweather has a goat. And see, there's this kid, Axel, with us. And he made this like whole little like thing to like pull Stug's socks. And so, Stug, you can get a new pair of socks.
It is important to have a new pair of socks.
Ah,
First
Yeah,
things first,
and
though.
so as you guys go around back,
Bathhouse.
we are going to do a Swinging Sword first, and you do see all your furry friends there. Merryweather does have his wagon hooked up, walking around.
I cast Speak with Animals just so I can talk to them.
Okay,
Just so I can talk like the animals.
what do you say?
Oh my gosh, hi guys, hi! And I run up and I'm like, hi Sasha, and I give her scritches. Hi Merryweather, oh my goodness, you're still pulling the I don't know what to call it, the chest of socks behind you.
You
Your
laughed
little
us.
wagon. Did they feed you and take care of you?
There's some
You're
good grass
being
over there.
Years.
It's only been a week.
Did it give you plenty of oats and hay and all that good stuff?
There's socks in the case.
The socks are there. You're protecting them. You're doing a good job.
I want some grass. And he kind of walks over and
Here, how about a good
Get
berry?
some-
I pull one out of my head,
oh,
out of my hair. Here you go, Meriwether. Good boy. Here, Sasha. I give one to Sasha.
That's good.
Now I go over and I find Rufus and Chesterfield. Hi, Rufus and Chesterfield. We're back.
Yeah, Rufus is just kind of eating.
Yeah, Rufus. He's the smart one. He's good.
He's just kind of eating, and Chesterfield's kind of gnawing on the edge of the stable. Just
Chesterfield, what's wrong with you?
I like wood. It's just kind of gnawing. You see him kind of chewing and spitting it out. Just gnawing on the edge of the stable.
Chesterfield, we might have to leave you here.
Put you down. Oh, that's true. I didn't know what direction that was going. So
Go
I
on!
have to put you down.
We having goat tonight? Is that?
No, he's the horse.
Chesterfield's a horse.
Oh,
He's the horse.
Chesterfield's not all there in the head.
Yeah, he's and Rufus gets annoyed with them all the time because he bites them as
Yeah.
they're working to pull the wagon, and he gets.
we need a better
irritated.
horse.
Yeah, we might need to set Chesterfield out to
You
pasture.
hear
and get a new
Chesterfield
one.
saying, "Tooth hurts,
Your tooth hurts, probably from trying to chew wood.
hurts."
Well, let
And
me
you see him
see.
biting.
Open up your mouth. Let me look.
He looks to be in stable condition.
Give me
Oh my gosh.
give me an animal handling check.
You're about to get bit. You're about to get bit.
about to get bit.
Okay, yeah, he's not happy about it, but you can get his you can get his lips back and kind of inspect here. Give me a medicine check. He's not biting you. He's not happy, but he's not biting you. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. You smell an odor that's like, ugh. That ain't. Once you get up close, you're like, okay, that ain't right. But you don't exactly see what tooth is bothering him.
I cast Druid Balm of the Summer Court in his mouth
Um,
and heal him.
does
just
that? I
wanna
think that's just a
say,
hit point
from
thing, right?
recent personal
I think maybe it
experience,
is. You're right.
5 points of healing is not enough for a tooth. I want you to know, like, it's,
Do you have anything that addresses diseases
you
Let
might
me
need
see.
some greater restoration there.
I mean,
or
I,
some tongs? Like, get that thing out. You know.
I do have greater restoration. I mean,
I mean,
What's he worth to you?
I mean, we're gonna swim the night here tonight, right?
Oh, that's, wow! I can't even believe we're thinking about this.
Yep.
We have
cure
money,
him.
and
You also see a
town
kid on
has
the other side of the
horses.
street with a broken leg.
But
What now?
is there really?
What
No.
Why, Gary? Why did you leave me for the horsey?
my name is Tiny.
Let's get
Tim.
these spell slots burned up. Then we'll just bring disaster. Oh.
You can't kill the hungry wolves.
Yeah. We're gonna I'm
um,
just gonna give a room full of injured animals, and then she'll walk back on the street and see all the kids injured in the collapse of the street, like they're looking for new homes.
Where's
A child running around
Where's
with
the
a burn on the
person-
back of their back.
Carrie's like, I can't do any more good, and she just go takes a nap in the alley. Like, come on. I'm sorry. So you're gonna use greater
Oh,
restoration.
that's pretty good.
uh-huh?
Do you have a diamond
Oh,
or diamond
I don't-
dust?
I think I purposely got it at one point, but I don't know how much of it I got. I don't remember. Because I remember I got Diamond Dust specifically so I could cast it on an Audius. Did I get just enough? Or did I buy, like, I don't know how
Well,
much
you have
was
to
in
buy
the pouch.
100. It's like a specific 100 gold pieces worth of it.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
lot
so I
of-
don't have it. Yeah, I don't have it then. Because I think I got exactly 100
I
gold
got
pieces.
you.
So yeah, I can't do that.
Or someone can, pull the tooth. That's just...
Hey, is there somebody here that works the stable?
Yeah.
There's a bad tooth here. Do you have the tools to, like, pull the horse's tooth? His tooth is bothering him.
Yeah, you address a kind of a little boy. He's like, oh, it's his. He's got a. Oh, is that why he's chewing stuff?
I think so.
Hold on, let me get the stable master. And
Thank
he
you,
runs
thank you.
off, and in a couple moments, he comes back. Kind of a man, seems to be kind of in his late 30s, like dark brown hair. He's like, what's the trouble here? Saying he's got a bad tooth?
I think he does have a bad tooth.
Okay, he hold on, let's take a look. And he kind of, you see him petting Chesterfield. He's like, hold on, and which one is it? Kind of looking in there. He's like, oh, yep, that's for sure. He's got some rot there. Yep, there it is. And he tells the boys, like, go get me some hot tongs. He ain't gonna like this. And
Hot tongs? Oh my god.
yeah, you see him come back in a few moments. He is not holding like a pair of white hot dogs or anything.
Does anybody have anybody have any liquor?
Are y'all
I'm here to the
seeing
bathhouse. I'm not there.
me?
This is gonna put me off my dinner.
Yeah,
I'm going to the bathhouse and rinse up.
Point being, yeah, you see him get in there with some tongs and pull a tooth out. Chesterfield is not happy about this. Not happy at all.
It's alright, Chesterfield. It's gonna feel better. It's gonna feel better now.
Yeah, you could probably bomb that up if you want.
Okay, sure. I'd bomb that up.
But yeah, he's got a kind of a just looks like a bad rotten tooth yanked out.
Now maybe you can stop biting your buddy.
You hear a reply. Not likely.
Broken horse. Need a new horse. Horse is broke. We need a better one.
If you bite Rufus one more time, we're gonna have to trade you.
Trade. I think they would just turn him into glue. I think he's right.
Okay, we'll pick up with you guys over at the bathhouse.
Bathhouse.
Anyone not going to the bathhouse?
I mean, Curie would reluctantly go. The lady there is real nice. She actually used to be part of the Emerald Enclave, so
Mm-hmm.
I guess
It has
Curie
been a
does
few
eventually
days
go
since
there.
I've been to the bath. Since I've
Are
had
you
a bath.
Here, I was
I
thinking you
mean,
didn't like it because they have to burn wood to heat up the water.
No, they
Curie
burn.
just doesn't, you know.
They're
Curie
burn
also has
people.
problems with vegetarians, you monsters. Just because you can't hear them.
So yeah, you guys enter back into the bathhouse, and the same proprietor is there. You see her kind of sitting behind a desk reading a book. The second y'all walk in, her eyes kind of go big. Oh, it's y'all again. And you've got some friends.
We're minus some friends too.
Welcome back. Yeah, a little changing of the guard here. Yes, y'all are in desperate need of some cleansing, I can see. Right, well,
A little.
yes, well, ladies on the right there, fellas over here on the left.
Her name is Helena.
Yes. Yeah, Helia.
Helia.
Yeah.
Helena. Helena.
Helga.
It's Helenia.
Helen. Harriet.
Alan. Harriet?
Helenia.
It's Haeleeya.
What? All right. Well,
H-A-E-L-E.
I don't. Helia.
Helia.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Helia.
So
I must not have asked you how to spell it.
It was her mother's last words as she gave birth.
Hell yeah.
So anywho, she, everyone gets in. She goes and gets the baths prepared and whatnot, and similar experience to last time. This entire building just smells amazing, and so y'all hop into some warm soaking baths, flower petals floating around, and there's different various soaps and whatnot you can use, and as you cleanse yourself, kind of the
Stug, you still wearing that helmet?
Absolutely.
yeah,
Okay.
as you cleanse yourself, the ick kind of just flows down off kind of little cascading.
Is there a spot to clean our clothes?
She actually
in-
does that for y'all. So when you're
Oh.
undressed, like she takes and launders your clothes, and we'll hang them up to dry while y'all just soak. So
I will say that this is the first time that anyone's seeing my tail because I usually keep it tucked up behind me.
Wow, you do have a tail.
Yeah,
It's so fluffy.
Whoops.
I
Wait,
I
are we
just-
all? Yeah, I was gonna say, are we all in the same
The
spot
ladies
here?
are all together.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
stop.
The ladies see my
A
tail.
little weird.
Yeah, I've got a tail. I
I thought it was used
like
for balance. Why don't you use it?
Cause usually when I have my tail out, people use it to throw me around because I'm so
Oh.
small.
Oh, I could see
That would be awful.
So I tuck it up behind me unless I'm trying to get my way, and then I bring it out to be like flirty. But ew.
Oh. Okay.
There's something about those elves, and they like tails. It's,
Okay.
I don't know why,
that's
but when
canon, I guess.
Back in the
I-
gentleman's corner. Hey, you guys see
Completely
the
on,
tabaxi tails?
I'm just imagining like a Dobby chasing her around.
That's exactly what Anani's be talking about Tabaxi Tales right now.
Probably. Yeah, Stug, you kind of just dip in, and again, it's just like the filth and blood just kind of drain out of
Wait,
your
no,
armor
She
there.
lets
Is
him
this-
get into the bath in
Is
his
this like
armor.
a room of bathtubs?
I'm not
or is
sure
this
she
like a
would let him.
bathhouse
Oh, it's
where
communal.
You have to wash before you get in the. In
I'm
the
not
Let's
sure
say-
she would let
No,
him.
you
in
do
there.
the washing in this. There's like a constant flow across the top. It all kind of flows out.
So Stug tries to get it like the farther end, so you all don't get all the filth coming towards you.
Some of
Yeah.
you never been to a bathhouse, and it shows.
Welcome to the swinging sword, guys.
Okay. Is that what it's called?
That would be
No,
the
that's
name of
the
the inn.
inn.
Wow.
Completely different kind of thing when you go to a wash house called the Swinging Sword.
Suddenly,
I think
suddenly
Ananias
the
is-
Now you
stargazing
got it.
platform is making a lot more sense.
So tabaxi tails.
Nani?
Just can't get enough of those.
It's gonna be the new
Ooh.
thing. ChatGPT, write me a seductive poem about tabaxi tails.
Oh, good gosh.
Yeah, y'all can definitely hear each other. It's
Why are you talking about my tail?
It's like an open wall,
started
like
it.
a tall wall between you.
I
yeah,
didn't
it's
start
not.
it. Kiri's the one who mentioned it.
Hey, no one over here's talking about your tail.
I just said it was fluffy.
Anadius was talking about my tail.
That was a
Might be.
response to you ruining my leisurely experience with talk of your tabaxian wiles.
I was doing that to survive. I didn't enjoy it.
Soft and sleek,
I'm-
they move
I'm
in
so-
grace. A tabaxi's tail, a thing of grace, with stripes that draw the eyes embrace. It sways and curls with gentle pace. A lover's touch so light and kind, a tabaxi's tail, a thing divine, and joined with mine, oh how we bind our hearts and tails forever entwined.
Wow.
He's doing this. He actually pulled out a lute, and that's what he was
pretty
saying to you, right?
amazing.
I told y'all they were magical for the elves.
Thank you to our AI our sponsor, our AI overlord.
That's right. I'll continue actually writing poems too, guys. It's just for quick ones like this, it's a lot easier.
I love the fact that I no longer need creativity.
Yeah, Ananias, you can give me a dex check for an exfoliation.
Oh, thanks. One sec.
Dexterity check for exfoliation.
Yeah,
I love it.
Lord only knows how many good berries come flying out of my hair.
pretty good. A lot of nice red skin.
Oh, that's good. I feel better already.
Yeah, Kira, do you dip your head in?
Are we really trying to leave tonight?
No,
I mean, We can stay in a nice inn. I'd be down for a nice bed, but we have Wagon Master.
We have a nice bed in Wagon Master. Let's just cuddle up, guys. We're gonna be smelling nice. Got a
weird.
tabaxi tail in the mix. It's gonna be
Oh,
great.
good lord.
Anadius is pretty excited about the orgy part.
That's weird. No.
I'm hiding from Anadius now.
You don't know that. That's his inner monologue thinking about this.
I mean, after that poem, I
Yeah,
don't think it matters what your inner monologue is.
I actually get my hair wet, yeah.
Then a lot of twigs and berries come flowing out of there.
It's almost as bad as Doug's armor.
A chipmunk kind of jumps out and swims away.
Almost.
Oh
Chippy, no!
no! I'm sorry, Freddie. I forgot you were
Is there a
there.
dragon turtle swimming around on the other side?
Ooh, fair.
I think Air's Turtle should be doing something.
Do y'all bring
Yeah.
Air's Turtle in here?
Please let it be on their
Well,
side. I don't want to do
He
it.
was on Shalon's back.
Somebody would
Side.
need to run naked out
We
to
don't.
the
We don't need
horses.
it looking
Well,
for the worms.
I guess that's a question we didn't clarify. Did y'all bring Air's Turtle in with your stuff?
Doug would not.
He's in Shalon's backpack
Yeah, in the
somewhere,
backpack,
wherever
right?
she left the backpack.
You
Yeah, well, your
left
backpacks
him
are just kind of in the
alone in your
changing
room?
rooms. Did y'all?
Oh
I
god!
Do y'all
would have
have-
not left him in the change room. He's in
Can
here
you hear
with
the
me.
dice rolling?
Okay. Well, then, you could dip Air's Turtle's backpack in or let Air's Turtle out.
Out to swim. That seems very
Um,
dangerous.
I give him a command, or I talk to him in Draconic, and I say, "No eating, food later. Stay here." And he's in the tub with me.
Here, he can have some good
Give
berries
me,
before
give
he
me an
gets in.
animal handling check.
Here, I give like my handful of good berries that I made for the day. There's like, I don't know, I gave them to each of the animals. There's like 5 of them left.
14 ain't bad.
And I help her out too.
Air's Turtle
I can't speak Draconic.
Air's Turtle
I'm
eats
good with
the
animals.
good berries and then kind of rolls, like just kind of rolls into and starts swimming around the bathtub. Then Air's Turtle
Is there a
comes
lot
back
of
over to
blood
the
coming off
edge.
the turtle?
Do I have to worry about him eating me?
Air's Turtle kind of comes back to the edge where the bag is and snaps and grabs the bag and pulls it under. Pulls it under too. And y'all hear like the coins clinking against the bottom of the bathhouse.
We're gonna have to pick all those coins up before we leave.
Yep.
Leave it as a tip.
And then you guys notice the water getting really warm and start to kind of bubble.
Oh no.
Oh, he's heating it up?
And this is kind of this is really nice. He turns into like almost like a jacuzzi
One of the
tub.
first hot tubs.
Nice.
Turns into like a jacuzzi tub, but yeah, the water, it's not boiling, but there's a torrent kind of coming off of
But
Air's
it's got a
Turtle.
flow to it, you know.
Yeah,
It's not pee, is it?
No, you don't
No.
think so.
Probably fire.
It's it just occasionally like a real big, large bubble kind of comes up
That's
from
what the
underneath.
jacuzzi jet is.
Kiri's been holding it in for a while.
Oh my!
Do you think Air's Turtle kind of likes the accommodation?
Man, we have like a menagerie of animals.
Too
Mhm.
many.
We have a menagerie of people.
We might get
I mean,
hungry.
Y'all
we
could
have,
always,
we
y'all
have
could,
Syl and Lumiki, and we have 4 horses and 2 goats and a turtle.
y'all could always let Air's Turtle
Cat.
eat Chesterfield.
No.
That's why I thought we were keeping Chesterfield with
It
us.
would help teach him that biting is not always a nice thing.
Wow.
That'll teach him.
I don't think Air's turtle's big enough to eat a horse.
It would definitely eat or teach the other horses
not in
as they
one
watch
bite.
Air's Turtle consume Chesterfield.
This is what happens when you don't pull
I
fast
don't
enough.
think Reginald, Lily, or Rufus need to learn to not bite others.
A little
No, but they
reinforcement
want-
couldn't hurt.
They want the satisfaction of knowing that Chesterfield has been dealt with.
Lily and Reginald haven't met
Justly.
Chesterfield. Lily and
This
Reginald
is the
haven't met
justice of the bane of
Chesterfield.
elements.
Are we
He
bringing
who
those
lives by
goats
the
with us
bite
when we leave?
Dies by
Of
the
course, we're
bite.
bringing the goats with us.
Where are we putting them?
And
They
Wagon
don't walk.
Master?
No, inside.
We're not putting them inside.
Why not?
They'll poop in here.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
real clean.
They might
It's
poop
nice inside.
And they smell.
No animals inside. Everyone agrees.
Yeah, I think
Kiri's
fair,
iffy
no
for getting
animals.
it.
We need to make an extra
Littlefoot.
rolling cart
Kiri's iffy.
Wagon can pull.
Well, I mainly
Or
sit
the
outside,
goats.
so it's fine.
We need to make an extra pulling cart on the outside that the goats can be in. That Wagon Master can pull.
We can just tie it to him. What do you mean?
Just get a wheelbarrow and some rope.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Sasha's Meriwether's very proud, by the way, Stug. I'm yelling over there. He says he still has your socks and he's taking good care of them.
Good. Won't have goat tonight.
I was thinking like, oh right.
You are not eating Meriwether. Or
Goat
Sasha.
before. I mean, not tonight. We're in town.
So we got people to
So
cook
you
our goat for
want
us.
to take any of your armor off and get a deep clean?
Oh, absolutely not.
None of it?
Nah, I feel good with it on.
Sorry, I was just curious. I didn't...
Your skin is going to get really weird.
What do you mean? I'm soaking. It's getting
I
in there.
think you're
Doug
looking
is
at his
role
skin.
playing a space marine.
I think you're looking at his skin. It just happens to be plate armor now.
I'm gonna get out
Guys,
of the
is
tub.
Stug literally in the water in his armor over there?
That's
Like-
correct.
Like right to here with like just his eyes
Just
peeking
a
up, and you see
slit.
bubbles come. This is.
I'm gonna get out of the tub. As I
Oh,
walk
God
casually
damn it.
behind
You're frozen.
Doug.
Is this like the
He
Goblin
froze
Hunter
like
anime
this.
manga? Where, like, you can't take off your helmet. You never know when they'll attack.
No, it's not quite that. I don't think anyone's talked about it. This might be a time.
What?
It is kind of strange. Like, why wouldn't you remove your armor?
Yeah,
Because it's cursed armor and he can't take it off.
When did he
Take
get
it off.
cursed?
Not
take it off.
cursed.
Take it off.
It
I
feels
can't.
good.
Take it
I
off.
don't. I just feel naked without my armor, and I don't want to
It
be.
makes his skin all weird and black. It's cursed.
I don't want to get thrown out of.
It's weird black vein
town.
I'm
thingies.
confused, Carrie. Don't you have the ability to cure curses?
He won't. Oh, do I now?
Yes.
I don't think I did before.
You've greater restoration.
Yeah, I do now. Stug, I can cure you.
All right, I'm gonna get out of the tub very casually.
Not 100%
Walk behind
sure if I'm-
Stug and
anything's
yank the
wrong.
helmet off.
When
What?
Andwil,
Yes,
when
I'm gonna
Andwil
yank the
gets
helmet off.
up,
Give me a.
You've tried this before.
Give me an athletics
I know.
check.
Sure. Wait,
does Andwil look
Athletics?
still at all translucent? Has he got all of his
I think that's been handled.
translucency, abolithness? Is it all?
I stand by it.
Yeah, I didn't ask for a sleight of hand. I just assumed you were faster than him. But as before, the helm seems held on by something more than just it's unnaturally clung to him.
What are you doing back there?
And so it takes a lot of effort.
Trying to give me a massage? That's
The
nice
amount of
you.
force you're putting is not enough. You see, as you pull an audience, even at that strength, you see dark smoke around the kind of the seams that is like the undercoif. That you know is not. It's almost more illusion. It's real to the touch. Like you touch it, it's like that's metal. But it seems to, when he puts the helm on, it seems to knit itself together. If you remember, and so as you try to pull it apart, you see smoke, like dark black smoke, kind of emanating out from the seams.
Gary, hurry over here, quick! Now's your opportunity. He's cursed.
I
He's
get up.
super naked but cursed.
I
Boom,
get
she
up.
sits back down.
I grab a towel, wrap it around myself, and I run over and cast Greater Restoration on Stug.
Okay.
You
Well,
have-
Nadia
I thought
didn't
you-
do that.
Oh,
So you,
I thought you said you didn't have the stuff
I
you
would
needed for
say,
that.
I would say
No,
you.
I don't. I don't have the diamonds. Crap.
So
I can't do that.
Carrie's just standing there in a towel.
Yeah. Well, Carrie rushes into the men's room and
Carrie, what are you
runs
doing?
between Anadius's legs, dodging the swinging sword, as she tries to grab the helmet.
Wait a
Any
second.
poetic prose for Carrie darting between
And
his legs?
I need
Isn't
a
Leave
that-
that to the
diamond.
imagination.
Ananias, I need a diamond.
Isn't that a dexterity check right there?
As you
Asking
look,
for a
as you
diamond
look
and
up
running
into
underneath the
Anadius's eyes,
swinging sword?
he stands before you butt naked. You plead with him, I need a diamond!
She ain't doing nothing without that ring first.
Gary, this is all too fast. not in the bathhouse, not like this.
Here, you gotta
Walking
body
away
it
for
first.
2 seconds.
You walk away and Carrie runs over to the men's bathhouse.
Quentin,
Does Helia come in?
Quentin, some real religious thoughts are going through your head right now. You don't know what Saloon would think about this, but
I could officiate. I mean,
these things don't
do
normally
you
happen
have the
outside of
diamond?
moonlight.
I didn't say I needed a ring. I need the diamond so I can cast the spell.
I don't have any diamonds.
You lie.
So? They're mine.
Fine, then your friend stays cursed.
He's your friend.
I don't think I'm
Well, he's
cursed.
our
Also,
friend.
I'm right here. I was like,
But
Why
do you have a
all
diamond?
talking about me like I'm not here?
All right, I'm gonna get the diamond dust
As
tonight.
y'all stop
I will
pulling,
cure you before we leave Red Larch.
nothing's wrong.
You're in a bathtub wearing full plate armor.
You
What do you
must be
mean?
cursed.
Maybe he likes it.
Anyway, I'm leaving. I run back out.
yeah, Littlefoot says that as she yells around with her tentacle rod like wrapped around
Hey,
her in the bathtub.
Just so you know, Nadius, I think if you wanted to like turn her in, you probably could. That was definitely harassment right there.
How long does it
Yeah, we
take
won't
for
record
her to do our clothes?
You guys will spend about an hour in there between
Okay.
soaking and just hanging out.
I passed my exfoliation and luxuriation check. I don't know if you guys did or not, so I'm just throwing that out there. You may want to check on that.
What did you throw for that?
Dex. It's a dex save.
Yeah,
I can't
it's
really
a
reach
dex.
into my
Yeah.
my armor and get underneath. So I mean,
Yeah, Stug, you're doing
But it
just
feels
fine.
Probably
nice.
roll with disadvantage.
Doing just fine, Little Spear. Yes, Stug, to be honest, there's really nothing you can do to really exfoliate, period. You're
who
definitely getting
needs
more
to
of a,
anyway?
You're definitely getting more of a warm soak. That's about it.
Ooh, that's nice.
Does anybody remember what kind of skull I saved?
I don't remember. Yeah.
You mean when you put it in the fire and burned it to
Yeah,
get the
was
meat
that
out
a-
of it?
Sit there?
I don't think
Yeah.
you
Was
went
that a
back for it.
human or half
we-
orc?
we
Oh, we
grabbed
definitely
it.
went back for it.
Yeah.
We did.
Grabbed
On our
it.
way back out.
An orc,
Yeah,
maybe?
pretty
An
sure
ogre?
those were people.
I don't think they were.
Well, then it was lizard folk, because that's
Oh,
what we're
that's
down
what
there.
it was.
Oh, it was a
lizard
lizard skull.
folk. That's what it was.
Hey, Stug, what's your opinion on putting that skull that I saved on Wagon Master?
Already have one. Is it bigger than the one already on it?
I don't know. It's bigger than me.
That's everything. Literally everything.
Do you think the dude will put it on it for us?
Oh,
The
I mean,
dude? Where's the
dude's
dude?
not here.
Who? Well, the
You mean
guy.
Moondorf?
Yeah, that dwarf.
I gotta go for a second. I'll be back.
Yeah, he'd probably do it.
All right, when we get out of here, I'm going to go ask him.
But I just want you to know, I already have a head on it. So if we're gonna put it, can it be a different head? Like we have a human. Now, if we had like a dragon head or a dragon turtle
We
head,
have a
that'd be
lizard
pretty cool.
person head,
Oh, okay.
You're not killing Air's turtle.
so we could put the lizard person's head on there next to it.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
fine. Put a different head for each creature we do it. I think it'd look good. Everyone agrees? I think everyone's on the same point. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one's gonna oppose. All right.
Lizard person, turtle, tabaxi. One of each.
Hey, my people
Hi.
just got free of being slaves. We're not going to be taken down easily.
Interesting little thing. Not all of your people are done with being slaves.
My clan finished.
They're done.
We
My clan.
They went to management one day and said, "You know what? I'm done. I am
Well, yeah,
done being a
That's
slave."
kind of how they did
No
it.
more.
They broke free. They started a little settlement, and there's a whole bunch of us running around in the forest.
Anadius, can you do that again, but in the voice of Stewie? I feel like
We're
they're-
done. No
Yeah,
more.
that-
I don't want to be a slave anymore. We're done here.
Perfect.
Hey, John. Welcome to
Perfection.
D&D.
Well, Security's just kind of scampered off to find diamond dust. You know, that's just laying around this place.
They actually use it as a bath salt.
But yeah, real fancy baths here.
Real fancy, yeah. So,
Uh,
what else are you guys gonna do?
I mean, at the swinging sword.
I need to go
We're gonna head
shopping.
to the swinging swords where I would go to try to see if we got any
Okay.
actual messages. Also,
Also
can we
food.
take 5 so I can?
Sure, let's take a little break. See.
Okay.
Thank you.
And we're back. So let's pick up with Kiri, who was running off to find diamond dust.
Now, she's probably still got the towel on, or did she get dressed?
I'm assuming she's just got the towel, right?
Yeah. Urgency. Sense
Well,
of
I mean,
urgency.
if my clothes were ready, but if they weren't, then yeah, I'd just wrap. I mean, the towel's got to be gigantic. I could turn it into like a toga. I'm sure.
A cape.
Yeah, we'll stick with the
I don't think
towel.
A full body
cover.
Let's stick with the towel. It'll be fine. It's probably about 30 more minutes till the clothes are dry, but you need diamond dust and stat.
Yep.
Stat? Why are we in a rush about this?
I have to grab my backpack though, because I need my money. I'm not an idiot.
Well, you can grab just your money if you want to do that.
Are you running around naked?
With a
Yeah,
towel
she's got
on.
a towel.
I run
Well,
around naked
you'll
with
remember
clothes on
that
all the time.
Gelker.
Do you know all these people in this town, Kiri? Do you really trust them? You're pretty small.
I know a lot of them.
If
Yeah,
anybody
Gelker's
I don't
was,
really need weapons to protect myself. I do have a big cat next to me.
People, not animals. How many of the people do you know here?
cut to Lamiki in the bath with a couple slices of cucumbers on its eyes.
So Miki is with me.
Just like paws out, one in either girl's hand, getting massaged.
So
People-
you know that
people be
Gelker's.
counting
If you
Lamiki's toe
want
beans.
something shiny in this town, you go to Gelker's. You
Okay, so I go to Gilker's.
Is it literally
Yeah.
like got a sign outside that says "All things shiny"?
Pretty much. I mean, something along that line. Yeah, you walk on in, and again, Gelker's is kind of, for a purveyor of shiny things, Gelker's is kind of a gloomy shop. There's always like shady characters out front, like why are y'all wearing hooded cloaks in the middle of the day? So you always get kind of a weird vibe coming into this place. But you know that Gelker kind of has a reputation for being a skilled jeweler of sorts. So you walk on in there. What do you do? Say?
Hi, Gilker. I need some help, please.
What you looking for?
I
What you
need.
looking for, little girl?
Oh my gosh, Andal, that is freaking hilarious.
That's pretty good, right? Imagine Lumiki and right there.
That's funny. Okay. I need because I need him for some reagents for my spells. I need I don't know. Hold on one second. Let me see.
Agree.
Sorry.
I'm not much for reagents. I got more, shiny curios and gems and jewelry and stuff.
I need 300 gold of diamond dust.
His eyes kind of go, what?
Do you have diamonds?
Yes, I have diamonds.
I need 300 gold's worth ground down into dust, please.
Okay.
And in 3 separate packs, 100 gold each little pouch.
I can't say I've ever received that. Okay. Sure. And you see him pull a tray out from underneath, kind of like a cabinet in front of him, and he pulls out. It's got miscellaneous different gems on it. Let's see. It's a strange form of measurement. 300 gold worth. What if I just say this one's worth 300 gold? Is that?
I don't know. Ask the
does
freaking
it-
dungeon guide.
Normally this is done in carats or. Right.
Ask him how much 1 carat is worth.
So
Okay, DM, let's play that game.
that's. Yeah. These should do. He picks out some gems and kind of
I mean, you can take all kinds of little
That-
small ones and put in dust and add it together
Yeah,
instead of
does
brewing
this
a really
look
pretty one.
appropriate? This satisfactory? Is he kind of drops them in a? He's got like a mortar and a pestle. And you want me to grind these? You said, right?
Yep. I need diamond dust. Yep.
He kind of looks at the pestle. He's like, yes, these are diamonds.
I don't think the pestle's gonna do that.
He's like, I know. I'm no jeweler,
How do
but
I grind diamond?
he's like, hold on 1 second here, and you see him like he pulls like this big metal slab up. He's like, maybe I can. He grabs like this hammer. He's like, I can smash them. Do you think that'll work? If I just hold on.
I don't know. I just need diamond dust.
He just starts.
Last time I met, he did it for me.
You see him
Put them in a
just.
bag before you smash
You
them.
see him just start smashing these diamonds on his hammer versus the steel.
You ask him how much each diamond was, Kier? Because
He's giving me 300 gold worth of diamond dust.
And
Okay.
they
you okay?
yeah, he's like, oh, this will be fine. He kind of starts smashing them up, and yeah, he
Insight check
With
to
a
know when it's
hammer?
glass.
yeah he succeeds in kind of smashing them up into
It's a
Fine.
mithril hammer.
fine little powder. He kind of scrapes it off there, and he's like, there you go, 300 gold.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you.
I pull 300 gold out of my backpack.
He watches as you count
What
each and every one.
backpack?
I grabbed my backpack when I left.
Okay.
As I said, I grabbed my backpack. I
Just
ran
holding
away
a
with-
towel on so
with
you're
a
not
ton
holding
of
it.
backpack.
So I offer to pay him an electrum. They don't just
So-
let you
I
go.
do have
Take 300
350
gold. Take 300 gold off.
I did.
And let me see. Do I have a?
I already took 300 gold off.
Yeah.
I figured I could make it so I could do restoration 2 more times after I cured Stug.
Oh gosh, it doesn't. Our items broke.
Does Stug want to be cured?
Doesn't matter.
They never actually took that into consideration.
That's why she got extra, because he'll just curse himself again. Her thought is just the smell coming out from underneath that armor. Evil.
Man,
All right,
Just
I'll
took
add
a
those
bath.
I'll add that to your sheet later, Kiri.
You soaked, man.
Okay.
You didn't scrub.
Oh, gravy! None of the books are.
That's like taking a dog
gravy.
and just soaking the dog in water and then pulling it back out of the water. It's
You're
gonna
a
stink like
dog,
wet
man.
dog.
It's scented, you know? It's scented water.
My goodness. If only Belle Delphine were here.
Who's that?
She's the one who was selling her bath water.
God.
Oh, in like real life.
Yeah.
I thought you were still talking about in the game, and I was like,
Someone
Who's that?
interested? I mean, I could always use some more money.
Tabaxi
started
Tail
the-
fetches a high price.
Good Lord.
Tabaxi Tail!
That's why I
Tabaxi
keep it
tail
tucked
water.
up behind me. No one ever thinks I have one.
Nadius is on that. He's like, people gonna pay for a Tabaxi Tail.
My purple
Oh,
hat.
My.
Whole new market. Those elves are gonna eat it up.
Why elves?
Ask her.
Yeah, she didn't explain.
Clearly because elves enjoy the finer things.
So when I,
They're too smart to buy a small
I'm
dog.
assuming you guys are asking me this while we're still in the bathhouse.
My
Or is
other-
this all?
I-
I'm not there.
Is this like normal tabaxis or just you tabaxi? Because
I
2-foot
don't-
tabaxi don't seem very appropriate for an elf.
Okay, so when I ran away from home, like I was just kind of like scavenging and everything like that, and I ended up in like elven territory and kind of just like hung around for a bit, and it was weird when I had my tail out. Like some of the elves were like trying to flirt with me, and I'm not into that stuff. It's gross. But I was able to pickpocket them when they were distracted, so I guess I can use it to my advantage.
So they paid so much attention to you, they didn't notice you.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
They kept their eye on her tail the whole time.
How long's the tail? How'd she sneak behind the pickpocket?
All right, so I take my diamond dust and I go running back to the bathhouse.
Yep.
And I run.
Yeah, you make it back and you run back into the bath with Stug. He's still soaking away.
Oh, nice. And I cast Greater Restoration on him.
Okay. You take like a handful of the diamond dust and like scatter it. Scatter it on Stug, and you're like, "Greater Restoration!"
Yep.
And nothing happens.
What is that?
Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Moe.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Really? Nothing happens.
Great, now I
No.
gotta soak again. Thanks, Kiri.
There's not a curse.
All sparkly.
I mean, give me an insight check. You're pretty
I don't know.
confident he's cursed.
It says it gets rid of one curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed magic item.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing happens.
Maybe you gave him back his emotions.
Do I feel like a little restored? Like, ooh.
You don't feel a thing.
I did an insight check. I rolled a 24.
You're pretty confident. Like, you know the spell. You know kind of what should have happened. Something's missing here. Nothing happened.
I know what's missing.
Maybe you need his blood.
What
God.
You don't think you need his blood.
Yell that from the other
That
side.
escalated.
Maybe you need his blood.
I mean, I go and touch him. I
Armor
didn't
feels.
just throw the diamond dust on him. I made sure I touched him.
Kiri, this is the men's side. Don't you? This is very uncommon.
I'm imbuing you with positive energy.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Yeah, Carrie, you're pretty confident the spell did not act how it should have.
Well, that's really annoying.
That does remind me. By the way,
Something
Pookha
about your armor is like anti-magic or something?
should have the choice for you on which of those ones you showed me sent to you. I think I already picked it.
Additionally, Carrie, normally this spell that like there's a drain that would come upon you, like it's taxing to cast this spell. You don't feel taxed at all. You're pretty confident the spell did not go off.
A little fizzled.
What? I'd say the words and touch him again. I mean, he's sitting in the diamond dust.
Nothing happens.
You have to use another one, don't you? You
No,
can't reuse it.
You're already covered in it.
No,
Yeah,
I've
you're
already
pretty.
dunked
You're pretty
under it.
sparkly.
I dunked under it. Come on, it comes off.
I mean, if you dunked under it, it does come off.
100% dunked under.
It's still in the water. It's okay. It's there.
Nothing's happening. You're saying the right words. You're doing the right motions.
Is my
Yeah,
magic broken?
Kiri, it happens, well, mostly to men when they get at a certain age.
What?
It's okay. There's stuff for that now. It happens to everyone. It's okay.
I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him just to see if my magic's working.
Is there a save that he has to roll? I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Hold on.
What is that?
Yeah, what's
Let
the
me
save
see.
again?
Let me see.
Oh, I think it's a con save. Good luck.
Is it a con save?
It's a
Wisdom.
wisdom
Oh, there's a
saving
decent
throw.
chance.
Roll it. What's the DC? Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, he
Wouldn't
burst
matter
out
if
laughing
Oh.
uncontrollably. He falls into the water. Do you think he's drowning? Yeah, in the water.
Well, he can breathe. He has a water breathing
Roll a new
ring.
character.
Oh, good point.
breathing
He
ring.
does also cast the bubble for the water breathing
Yeah,
ring,
thank
which
you.
happens to me. How lucky.
It's dangerous in these
So
baths.
yeah, magic's working fine.
So my magic's not broken. While Stug's under the water.
How
just
long
laughing.
You
is
feel
hideous
just as
laughter,
connected
by
to
the way?
nature as you ever have.
How long does it last? Let me read. Hold on. Let me see. I just closed it. Hold on.
Until
Damn
death.
it.
Wow, he left.
Bye.
My insight on the situation.
Just 1
does it
minute.
tell me anything about maybe like the spell component is wrong?
It only lasts 1 minute.
Quentin, you've definitely seen this spell used before.
The guy ripped me off. He didn't give me real diamonds.
Quentin, you don't know exactly where she got or where she went,
Somebody ripped me off. He sold me fake diamonds.
but this could have been the case. This is a bad component, maybe.
Anadis, you gotta come back with me. A guy gypped me.
Oh, no. No one takes my money. Let's go.
Anadis, he
I'll
sold
come.
My
I'll threaten
money.
him.
Might just say my money.
You heard me. Let's go.
Yeah, if he asks me to buy things, I usually buy them. So, I mean, I guess we should probably get dressed.
Fringe benefit, I suppose.
I will go. I'll be the bad cop for you guys.
Oh my.
I'll be the cast suggestion cop.
Alright,
It is
so-
1:56, just so you know, if you had to go at 2.
Well, I don't have an exact time. We can finish this little part.
Yeah. So you guys get dressed?
We get
Anyone
dressed,
staying in the
wait.
bathhouse?
Go hop.
Maybe at this
get
point,
out.
clothes are dry. If y'all
Just,
want to.
Stug, you only laugh for a minute, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you drown. No, the bubble came up. You're fine.
Yes.
So is anyone staying at the bathhouse?
Stug would start heading towards. Not really worried about that. Go to the swinging sword. Probably.
Time to get a room. All right. Well, I'll come back to you guys. Kiri, Anadius, anyone else going with them?
Me.
Littlefoot.
Spear. Little
Little
spear.
All right. So you guys roll up to Gelker's there. You don't see anybody out front, and you do see a sign that says closed on the front there.
I beat it.
Closed for business.
He is a trickster.
So I don't know. You think
You-
about the
you use
day.
some tracking?
Could be lunch or no telling. It could be lunch break.
I go to open the door.
I was gonna
It's
say, I was
locked.
like, can I try picking the lock?
Yeah, it's America.
Okay, what would I throw for that?
Give me just a sleight of hand check. I don't think you have tool proficiency. Actually, you might
Nope.
have tool proficiency.
I
don't
have tools.
know. Yeah, I don't. Or do you have proficiency with them? It'd be on your character sheet.
No, I don't have anything that looks like it would be for tools. Like,
It'd be
Tools.
under abilities.
I mean, your main
Under
class is rogue, right?
proficiencies. Yeah, you got thieves tools
Yeah, you got
proficiency. So yeah, give me just give me a sleight of hand. That'll be the same roll.
Shouldn't we just go tell Harbuck? We don't need a break and entering.
Click the
Can't
door.
he just, like,
The
arrest
door-
him or something?
we're good.
Think-
Let's go.
I
think
think this
they're-
guy's in here.
think they're about to just start burn down a store as well. That's what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
the door clicks open with ease.
Certainly gonna threaten it.
I got it, guys. Let's go.
Wait, we shouldn't. I don't. I mean,
Y'all
I want
walk
my money
in.
back. He cheated me. Hello,
You
sir.
don't
Yeah,
You in
do you see
here?
anyone?
Your door seems to be unlocked.
Nice.
You guys walk into the store and you don't see anybody in there.
Does it
Alright,
still
who
look
can-
like the store's stocked, or does it look like he hurried
Yeah.
it, like,
Yeah,
away?
it's fairly stocked. You see kind of like glass casing, just like a jewelry store with various different gems all over the place.
Little Spear, can you track people? Where'd this guy go? This was like 2 minutes ago.
I don't think I can track him.
Little Spirit, you touch your Way of the Wolf necklace, and your Witcher sense pulses out, and you see a scent trail. It's like, somebody's gonna get this. No, I don't know if you can track somebody.
No.
Lumiki sniff.
No, but I
right?
can search
Sniff.
for stuff. Where did
Lumiki
you
can
go?
smell
Sure, give me an
things.
investigation check. What are y'all looking for? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the spot of
Replace
like
diamonds.
where he keeps his money.
Okay, well, doesn't take
But
a rocket
that's not
scientist.
helping
You
us.
go behind the desk and start looking around, and you do see, in addition to the trays of gems set out, you see various different trays of nice, like, looking pieces of jewelry. And you're like, ooh, pretty.
No, do not start
Um,
stealing from him. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
You
Stop
don't
it.
see any.
Steal 300 gold.
Well, let me
I
rephrase
was
that.
gonna
You
get
do
your
see.
money back.
You do see some different pouches of like various different coinage, some gold, some silver.
Oh, so he left
Copper.
all the money here? I don't think he's trying to run away, guys.
There's definitely some pouches of gold coins. Yeah, even up into the sums of like what you gave. Louise, you don't see your exact pouch, but yeah, there's a pouch. It's like these are gold coins.
I'm gonna grab the pouch that looks like it's about 300 gold.
This is probably
Yeah.
counterfeit gold too.
I mean, you find about 300 gold in amongst some pouches, pretty
Is it
easily.
real?
Is there a way to know if it's real?
You can give me an investigation check on the gold itself.
I was
Bite
going
it
to
with
take
your
a look
teeth.
at the gems.
Mm.
I was going to take a look
Okay.
at the gems to see if the
You do the
gems
same thing in
were
audience. Give me an
real.
investigation on.
Yeah, so
the
you're gonna get us
gems.
kicked out of the Red Lodge.
Damn.
I mean, they're heavy little spear. They seem like gold. I mean, they're shiny. Anodius, you.
I know gems. Dang it! Are these real?
I know nothing.
You're in a jewelry shop. This is. It seems real. I mean, I don't. It seems. I don't know how to tell
We
you
need to go tell Harbuck.
that y'all broke and entered into a
Are you
jewelry
gonna
store.
tell that
and
you
didn't
stole money?
No, that
we haven't
he
taken
gave
anything.
his.
Yeah, so
women.
I mean, yeah, they have a pretty good weight to them. Coins feel heavy like gold.
Can I reach my hand down at the bottom to make sure there's not rocks in it?
Yeah, it's all
This whole time
clinky,
we're going to find out it was actually 99 golds.
It's
worth
all
of diamond
clinky
that he
coins.
gave you,
clinky coins.
and that's why it didn't work.
99 gold. Yeah.
It was a
No,
rounding
she bought
error.
300 gold worth. Oh, rounding error.
Yeah, but she only used 100 golds worth, right? So she used a third of
Right.
what she had, which is only 99 golds worth because he rounded differently, and that's why the spell didn't work.
I'm not that type of GM.
Well, let's find this nerd.
So yeah, as you guys look around the store, I mean, you notice another door kind of in the back.
I go and check to see if it's unlocked.
Is it labeled fake gems?
It is locked, but you can unlock it from the inside. Do you
Is
unlock
there-
it?
I want to unlock it, yes.
You have unlocked it.
I've unlocked it.
Okay. Do you open it?
Yeah?
Well, that's different than unlocking it.
I'm opening the
I'm
door.
asking you.
Hello,
Okay.
Mr. Gelker?
You open the door and it looks on like a kind of a backfield. You don't see anything else back there. Just kind of trees and pasture.
Lumiki,
So it's
leading
like
kind
the
of up
back
hill.
door.
Tell Lumiki to go sniff and smell and see if Lumiki can find his smell.
Okay. Give me a perception check from Lumiki.
Okay, I need Lumiki's card. I don't have it up
Oh my
anywhere.
gravy. Oh, I'm having problems, guys.
You just put Lumiki on the map and then I can get it.
Yeah, I can't pull up. I really hope they didn't bung this up. This version update, I can't even pull up the combat tracker.
I have the combat
Really?
tracker
Oh,
up.
there
I
it
was
is.
Yeah, I
able
see
to
it.
pull that up.
Do you see Lumiki on? I got Lumiki. Can I pull the card up? I got the card. How about that?
Yeah, I got it. See, she has keen smell. She has advantage on it.
Roll it. Yeah, I'm getting scripting errors.
Uh-oh.
Like I can't even look up creatures.
Spells or
Let's see if I can do spells. I can't do jack.
Oh snap! Let me see if I can pull up stuff.
All right, I got spells.
Oh yeah, NPCs. I get a scripting error.
Yeah, me too. Interesting.
Woo!
Parcels work.
All right, what'd you roll for the
Thank
Mickey?
you. Fantasy
It's
grounds.
12.
Items don't work. Oh my.
The Mickey has a perception. Roll. See where it says skill perception? Roll that.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah,
Okay.
drag the word perception +5. Roll that with advantage. So roll twice. Yeah, that'll do. Leaky. Leaky kind of Leaky kind of sniffs around and she finds a kind of a rug in the back part of the store, kind of behind one of the counters underneath a shelf, and she starts kind of scratching at it.
Guys, I think there's a hidden door under the rug.
Let's get it.
Let us open the door under the rug.
You pull the rug back, and sure enough, there's a little hatch there. It's a little pull ring on it.
I pull on the ring. Hello, Mr. Gelker, sir. I think you accidentally sold me some defective diamonds.
The door lifts up to kind of a dark hole with a ladder leading down.
I have dark vision.
Of which that statement, well, then you can see the bottom, which is a dirt floor about 20 feet down. Of which that statement emanated down into the hole.
The smell of blood hits you, and that's where we'll end.
That picture's funny. Yeah, her eyes. It's not working.
It's not bad,
Okay.
right?
I scurry down.
I follow you.
Okay,
I look from the top. What do I see?
Mr. Gelker,
Well, you don't
you're
have
still
dark
in the
vision.
your
jewelry
diamonds
store.
were defective.
You get down to the bottom, and with your dark vision, you kind of see
I
a
do.
passageway about 15 feet ahead, kind of snaking out to the left and right.
Lumiki, sniff the way. Which way did he go?
Mickey, you still staying up top, Anadius?
You should hop on Lamiki's back.
I'm gonna send word.
Huh?
People need to know where we are. This is how you die.
Are you messaging someone?
Yeah, I'm texting.
Okay. What do you text?
Stug.
Who are you
Okay.
texting?
How are you texting?
Still.
As you
Hey
stride?
guys, they went down under. They found this trapdoor in the gym place. You gotta see this stuff. It's crazy. All right, bye guys.
Stug, you hear that in your head.
Good.
Is this
All
the
right, head
stride
down.
I've been waiting for?
Head down. That's okay. GM said it.
Get-
It's
yeah,
legit. I head
Get
down.
off this line. I'm waiting on an important call.
You did use message for that, right?
Yeah, that's a spell I have.
Oh my gosh. What did you use? Do you have message?
No.
How did you send this?
I told Syl. I'm gonna head down there.
You told
I wanna see what's
Syl?
happening.
You did not tell Syl.
All right, head
Tell
down
them where
there.
we were
I
going.
would accept a dimension door back to where Stug is, where you can verbally tell them, then hop back through again.
Oh yeah,
Gotta
2
use-
dimension doors. That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's spin
Actually,
two.
wait. I can just dimension door out if anything bad happens. It'll be fine.
There you go. Alright, so, yeah, Stug, you do not hear that. The line's still open.
No problem.
The line's still open.
And
Good,
Scry and
good.
Message, don't worry, Scry and Message use different lines anyway, so.
Oh, do they? I didn't
Yeah.
know. Good to know, though.
Yeah, it's good to know. So yeah, you head down the ladder, and Ananias, you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay. So you see,
Are you sure you do? I think you used to.
I have
It's on my
dark
sheet.
vision for 60 feet.
yeah, he's a half elf, so he's got it.
I thought he's been back and forth.
No.
No,
Just
he's
the
half
once. That was ages ago. That was like 2 years ago.
elf. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, he turned from human to half elf and back again sometimes. Don't worry about it.
No, I was elf and then.
Oh yeah, I remember. Any rate, you see Little Spirit and Kiri ahead. Mickey's just kind of sniffing and prowling slowly. And Stug's left again. Mickey's just kind of sniffing and prowling slowly. She takes the path off to the right, and there's a little bit of kind of winding to these paths. All in all, y'all head maybe about, I don't know, 100 feet, kind of towards the direction, like heading south, underneath underneath the ground here. Not really heading down, just keeping level, but you're about 20 feet underground. And eventually you kind of come up on what seems to be a flickering light around the corner ahead. And that is where we'll end the game. this
Oh, what a
Oh.
cliffhanger! The party split. Party split. Party split.
Party-
I mean, there's 4 of you.
What's
You guys should be
going on?
fine. 5 of
No.
you, right?
No.
5.
There's
Oh, there's
three of
4?
them.
There's
I
There's
think
3 of
so.
us and
That's not with
me.
us.
so 4.
We don't even have Syl.
Don't even have Syl.
Shalon, did you come with me? I thought you were with them. Maybe.
No, I need to go
We're all enjoying
shopping.
a soak.
And you guys seem really interested in leaving tonight, so I want to make sure I get what I need.
Ah.
All right. Well, we will. Let me end the stream there. We'll pick back up there.